Hello, everyone, and welcome into another night of streams, another night of Vampire the Masquerade, and also another session of 13. Tonight will be Chapter 6, Part 2, so I hope you are all ready for that one. We are going to do our introductions right now. We do have a player joining a bit later, rather pretty soon, yeah, we're just going to get started. So, as you all know, I am your storyteller. My name is Nick. My pronouns are they, them. My NPCs have lots of different pronouns, and I am excited about tonight. Yeah. So for everyone else, say who you are, who you playing as, your pronouns, and your character pronouns, and how you're feeling about tonight. And next up, we have Elixabeth.
Hi, I'm Elixabeth. I use any pronouns. I am playing Ulrika. Maybe a little bit. She might say a few words.
Yeah.
She uses she/they pronouns, and I will mostly be playing Celine Thomas, who uses any pronouns.
Awesome. Well, next
Yeah,
up.
I am
Oh,
excited, but I did realize Forgetful Mind is manipulation dominate. And Celine has one dot in manipulation. There goes plans. I continue.
next up, we have Vex.
Ah, hello. Uh, I'm Vex. I'm playing Mikhail. Both he, him. Um, can I ask my question now?
Yes.
Can I remove the 6 health damage, please?
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's a lot of damage.
Completely healed.
Um, I don't. Political shit. I don't remember that thing we were worried about. I think you're
Excellent.
muted. Oh.
I was nodding. Well,
Oh.
next up we have Jade.
Hi, I'm Samarajade Sendek. Yeah, everyone please do forgive me. I'm a little bit hammered, not my fault. The bartender was very, very, very cute. And two,
Yes.
I'm not sick because I am very sick. I also, again, not my fault because I took every precaution possible and I still somehow managed to get a cold right after a bacterial infection. Hooray! I will be playing Terry McAllister. Her pronouns are she and her. My pronouns are she and her. I am feeling kind of sort of all right about tonight, but also I'm a little bit hammered, so my judgment is off. Have fun, everyone.
Awesome. Well, just one sec. And next up we have Inez.
Good morning. Hello. I'm so cold. Hi. I'll do introductions and my shout outs immediately because I have to leave in a hurry in like 2 hours. So hi, it's me, your friend Inez. I tonight I will be playing mostly Felix, I think. Who's a very cute gangle boy. I love him very much. You can find me on XXSuccubusGF everywhere on the internet. It's very easy to find me. My face is on everything. And TikTok and Hive are most active, even though Hive is down right now, but that's okay. Yeah, that's it. Hi. Good morning.
Good morning. Give you a second to wake up a bit more as we go to our next person, which is Leo.
Hi, I'm Leo. Today I'm playing Laelia. I use any pronouns except for she, her. Laelia uses she, they pronouns. It is like 10 degrees, and I am freezing to death.
10 degrees Fahrenheit.
Damn.
Google that
And
in a
Fahrenheit.
sec.
Holy shit.
I'm just gonna trust your word that that's cold.
Yeah. Next up we have. Damn it, no drink, Alec.
I know, I was going to, but I didn't.
Damn.
Hi, I'm Alec. I use he, they pronouns. I am playing Steph, who uses she, her pronouns. I almost said I'm playing Damien. I'm not playing Damien, I'm playing Steph. I don't know why Steph is in the political episode. She has a gun now, though. That's it.
It's gonna be another convention of thorns. All right. Next
Yeah,
up. Next up is Ziggy.
Bye bye, Mikhail.
Hello,
No.
I am Ziggy. My pronouns are she, her, and they, them. I am playing Morrigan, who uses she, her. I am so excited for this session. This is the session I have been preparing Morrigan for since she was made. This is her bread and butter, and I'm here to bend you all to do what I want you to do, please.
Awesome. And that brings us
before
to
Morrigan-
our main screen.
Morrigan bestials and like gets just eaten.
I'm sure I have something to stop that from happening, actually. I don't know if I do, but let's pretend I do.
So, we're going to start tonight off with where Terry went.
Oh, heck.
So,
Oh.
I don't think we ever discussed where Terry was going to go straight away.
Something to do with Virgil and Bluey kicking a Black Spiral Dancer pit. Something about 20 of them, and she was needed in London as soon as possible.
Yep, so airport?
I thought I was going to teleport.
I mean, you do know all of the mages are very exhausted after tonight.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Alright, I suppose I will take the scenic route, and I will endeavor to let Blue and Virgil know that I will be late.
Yeah. You gonna text or ring?
Yeah, I will just text them.
Yeah. They just said that they're good for now. Happy for you to take the flight. But we'll need help as soon as possible. And then they send a tango emoji.
Yes.
Yeah. You eventually get to the airport. As you step inside, however, you notice that something very, very new is up. There are heat sensors throughout the entire gates of the airport, and it looks like there are SWAT manning most of the like people in like SWAT like uniforms manning most of like the gates.
I think the first question is, why are the Americans here?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
But this whole place, you don't even need to make like an intelligence roll for it. This whole place has definitely been set up for to catch vampires. And it wasn't like that a few months ago.
Well, shit. Terry has no obfuscate skills to get through anything here, so that could be a problem.
Yeah. There's like could you make like an awareness witch check for me? I'll just open that.
Could I? Yes. Right. Awareness. Difficulty 2.
Yeah, difficulty 2. Wow, awesome. So, you do spot a group of pale people not too far from you, just kind of like eyeing off the gates. They very clearly are vampires, based on how they're looking. They're eyeing off the gates, but they're not approaching. It doesn't look like they're going to try to act with intent, but it does look like they were trying to leave. Is there anything you'd like to do with that knowledge?
I would like to approach them for now.
Yeah, there's four of them, but one of them sees you approaching. A tall man with dark hair. He's kind of lanky, very twinkish, and he just looks at you. You're seeing the gates too?
Well, unfortunately, and who are you for? I don't think I've seen you around the city before.
Oh, no. We don't run with any of the sects or anything. We're totally clanless. Uh, sorry.
Oh, Cative.
But yeah.
Wonderful.
Uh, just sorry. What was your name? My name's Jerry.
Oh, Terry. Most people call me Baron.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So
Hi.
hi. They've got all of this locked up. Plus, I think most flights are grounded right now, even for humans. The only flights that they're kind of letting out without going through those gates and a whole lot of checks is people with a permit or a private jet.
Permit. What sort of permit?
It's some sort of government permit. You have to apply. It takes about 3 weeks to get. It's a permit to fly. And it basically means you can bypass this. We had one of our friends get one, but they got through and they got on the plane. But little did he know he was sitting next to someone that had very strong religious beliefs, and he couldn't stay there very long.
Yeah, I've heard about True Faith before. So, what sort of government department we were talking about?
Government department, I think it's just a normal like place you get your passports and stuff. Go to like the Department of Transport. But otherwise, like we were just gonna hit up. We're just gonna try and find some like rich vampires for like private jets and stuff like that. I heard there's a queen in town.
Queen.
Yeah, there's a queen in town.
Well, besides me, Queen. Himstuff?
The Queen of London? Not the Queen of London. The Camarilla Queen of London. The Marcella?
Well, do you know where she would happen to be right now?
Word on the street is that she was heading for the Elysium, here in Brisbane.
Yes, the Elysium is very helpful. I happen to run an Elysium in Gold Coast, and there's at least a few dozen Elysia between here and Newcastle. So, which one?
The one where they're having the discussions, the political meetings right now.
Helpful. An address, please.
Yeah, this
Please.
one. They just like write down a note and they pass it to you, and it's the place with the Get Smartphone box. It's where Mikhail and the rest of everyone is.
Terry just like she tries to put on her best smile, but she crushes the note with like an almost passive aggressive like I'm trying not to be angry, but this is not really working look on her face. Oh. Do I have to?
I mean, I don't know what you have to do, but like, if you're trying to get a private jet off the place, your probably best bet is to find her or someone else who might be rich.
Well, that's all fine and well. I will entertain the Camarilla temporarily, and we'll see if I can leverage a favor. Thank you, Sweet Pea.
No worries. They just they reach into their pocket and they hand you like a little business card. It's just like, it's just my phone number. Plus I do some I learned from the very best. And if like are you the Baron now? I thought that's been the leadership in Sydney's a bit in the air.
Well, I'm the Baron now, mostly because the last Baron may have gone a little cuckoo, and as usual, left me to deal with her shit. I'm sorry. I'm just having a moment.
Oh, fair. I mean, I really like Daphne.
Well, she has her charms.
Oh yeah, and she has a really great music taste too.
To each their own.
uh anyway, yeah, I learned from the very best in like Melbourne way, but if anyone needs any like
The best.
sex reassignment surgery, I can totally do it. Samitsi, not Katif. I try and keep it under the down low.
Wait, Ashwin?
Yeah.
Well, I had a few bodyguards a while ago who may or may not have solicited Ashwin. Apparently she's very good. And the results do speak for themselves.
Yep, they do. Anyway, we're gonna try and leave now. Try and get a bite to eat before anything happens. But we'll catch you around.
That's fine. It's lovely to meet you. If you, none of you have, none of you are good at dominating, are you?
Well, Trish back there is, but not in the way that you're expecting.
Well, listen, Trish, if you could, if you could dominate someone from the back row over, just coming in through the gates to maybe confess that she has drugs in her bag and cause a scene before you go through, that should distract the border force just long enough to get through the gates undetected.
No, sorry, I don't know how to do that. By dominate, I'm into kink.
Oh, same! I do knife work!
Oh, I do putt play.
Oh. Fellow of taste and culture. Lovely.
Yeah, no, none of us know how to do that. Sorry.
Oh, well, still. I know the border force goes a little cuckoo bananas for anything drug related, so if you could get them chasing that instead of you, that'd be great.
I can see what we can do in the end. Can't promise anything, but I'll try.
Well, I don't need you to promise anything. Well, stay safe. I'll have to see this Marcella for myself.
Cool. And they kind of head out. Are you reluctantly and anxiously going to the big meeting?
Yup, and I'm gonna have to let Bluey and Virgil know that there has been a delay.
Yeah, you text them?
I'll call them.
Cool. Terry? How's it going?
Who's calling?
It's Virgil. It's his voice.
Hey, V, slight issue. Apparently the Apparently, the Prince of London has called me, and I need to be someplace else. This is kind of unavoidable. What? How long can those dancers wait?
Oh, yeah, we could probably wait like a. We got a little bit of extra help, but can you throw those grenades? Yeah, those ones. All three of them. All right. Yeah, and some more werewolves have showed up to help.
I. Okay. I'll see you when I'm looking at you. Okay, fuzzy cheeks.
Yeah. I'll see you soon.
Okay, kisses. Mwah, mwah. Bye.
Bye.
Now, tonight, of all fucking nights! I am calm. And she just storms out of the airport.
All right, and we're gonna swap to all the other characters. But first and foremost, we're gonna start with outside the room. Laelia.
Yeah.
You have been given access codes to the main computers in the Elysium. Just to look at all.
Nobody in this campaign has ever done a background check or even asked a simple question ever.
No. They're too stressed to check.
This is the equivalent of the government contacting fucking like Anonymous and being like, "Hey, do you want admin access? Is that cool with you?"
Op me. Hey,
Uh,
admin, op me.
But yeah, you've got access codes at least to start with. With the idea that they wanted you to just check the satellites to see if you could find anything that was going on with this bat.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I can, if I could just make it a general technology roll to see if anything looks interesting.
Technology intelligence for me.
I don't trust Roll20 anymore, so. Um, 5.
5 successes.
Yes.
Okay. So, let me get to my notes real quick.
Shit.
Okay. You discover some interesting information from that. And I am going to DM you. Oh, fuck. Thank you, Inez, for alerting me to that. I didn't even notice. Let me get your camera up. There you go. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna message you these things real quick. You'll also find out this.
Laelia is going to delete the Camarilla.
And
Control delete.
you
Mikhail half fades from existence.
you also discover
Can I secret messages? Brought to you by alcohol. I'm pretty sure a few of us are a few drinks in right now, and it's gonna go excellently.
I
Drunk
definitely
politics.
am.
I'm high on life.
Plus, I'll say this one out loud, Laelia. You can, with that high of a roll, you can't take down the systems, but you can install a bug.
Malware, spyware. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm sure Laelia carries around a variety of different malwares.
Let me open my malware jacket.
Yes, well, that's a good thing to have, isn't it? Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do something like that, like remote sort of monitoring software probably exists. I'm
Yeah.
not a software person.
It's called spyware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, can you make like to see how good this install is? Could you make it a technology wits check for me? Yes.
Wits
I be
is not as good.
Should I be buying out persuasion or politics?
Is this to bypass the fucking
Politics
antivirus?
might be important. No, actually, no, go persuasion. Yep.
That was also not as good.
Goes to
I'm just looking for 2 successes, so.
Oh, well, it was 2.
Oh, there we go.
Damn.
You succeed. So that works. No one notices you. If it actually, like, it's actually kind of quiet that nobody notices you. But
Well, about equally likely that they don't notice me installing malware as they would hand me the admin codes. So,
you do get your phone starts ringing. It's Barrow.
hello?
Hi, Laelia.
Yep.
I'm on my way.
Did something happen?
No, everything's good. I just became aware of a situation change that's happening there, and I'm just coming to look after you. Well, watch out for you, I should say.
Sounds.
The Queen is coming. The Queen of London.
Ah, yes, we saw her in the airports. Did Pippin not tell you about her?
No, Pippin didn't. Pippin's been very focused on something right now. I'll let you know when I get there. I don't really want to say too much over here, but I'll be as quickly as possible. I'm not that far along.
All right. Sounds good.
If you, they're expecting you here because I put in a good word and like no one suspected a thing. Everyone's acting really interestingly that we're apparently able to do whatever we want without any consequence. But you should be able to infiltrate that meeting. We'll actually just walk in.
Oh, yes. Yes, people acting very strange. I mean, I just said, hey, do you have any computers? And they said, yeah, do you want access to them?
Oh.
And I was like, that's not what I thought you would say, but yes.
Oh. So that's what they meant when they said a gangrel took over.
Rude.
Anyway,
Falcon a gangrel?
I'm gonna be there very soon, and I'll give you a big hug when I get there, okay?
Yes. I eagerly await your arrival.
Right. Bye now. Okay.
Great.
You gonna enter the meeting?
God, I suppose so.
As you're entering the meeting, you're going up to the doors and stuff. Terry, you're coming in just a few meters behind, Laelia. But you're both basically entering at the exact same time as the doors open, and everyone steps in. Everyone's seated around a table or standing, whatever they want. There's like lots of systems around. Lots of people are here. And at the head of the table is Mikhail and Falcon. And Falcon says, "All right, you're both here. Everyone's here. At least I think we're just waiting on one more person in a second. And all right, and you watch as this little green glow out of Falcon's eyes just dissipates for a second.
What?
Eyes of the beast.
Oh, okay.
It's the only way he can technically see when he needs to. And everyone just hears a lot of heels clacking, like very hard steps on the ground.
Oh boy.
Give me 1 second. It's just clack, clack, clack all the way. Oh my god, Vex, stop messaging me. Message me on Discord, Vex, so it doesn't ding.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay.
Is that working?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Oh, I can't. So let me just change
Oh.
my routing real quick. There we go. I can hear it now. Okay. A woman walks in wearing a purple and black dress, frilled blonde hair, large red lipstick. She steps in. Well, it's so nice to meet you all. Morrigan, this is the Queen, Marcella.
Morrigan bows her head and sort of does it in such a way that suggests others should like understand that this is authority, like this is danger.
You know, Felix knows that. He bows his head as well.
Does everyone bow?
Terry does not.
Maybe.
Celine here.
Hmm.
Is Celine here yet?
Oh, I'll say Celine walks in behind the Queen as well.
Okay.
Separate
my
parties
God.
behind. Yeah, Celine's here now.
Okay.
I think Mikhail doesn't bow completely the head, but like maybe lightly, like welcome, not welcome. I respect all of your authority, just welcome.
What about Steph?
Steph's just gonna nod.
Bro nod.
Laelia?
No.
Wait. Are you just locking eyes?
Well, no, I'm not stupid enough to make eye contact.
Oh.
Don't
Wait.
make eye contact.
Yeah, don't make eye contact with any leader NPC.
Why?
That is
What's up there?
that is a one-stop trip to dominate it.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
Have you learned
Dominate-
anything from me and Dracula? Have you learned anything? Have
Oh,
you learned-
right. True. Fuck.
Yeah, dominate requires eye contact most of the time. So if you don't give them that, you're safer.
No,
Yeah.
less
So
in
not
danger.
safe. Less in danger. Yes. Yes.
If you want to become a useless puppet, yes, stare Marcella in the eyes right now.
Morrigan stares Marcella right in the eyes right now. Unstable mind. I ain't scared of no bitch.
So her name is Queen Marcella. Okay,
Yes.
got it.
I think Morrigan does the, why Queen Marcella, we're so honored to have you in our presence.
It is an honor to be here to see the survivors of the attack. Well done to you all. Might I just take a seat here? Just over here? Yes, is that all right?
You,
Where?
my queen, may sit anywhere you'd like.
Excellent. Then I shall sit. And she takes a seat. Falcon speaks up. All right. Well, seems that everyone's here. Then it's easy.
Play the Smash Bros music.
Smash. Do I have the
What?
Smash Bros music?
Everyone is here. No.
Is it this? I'll play this. Is that Smash Bros?
Yeah, I mean it is,
Okay.
but like not the right one. But
I
it's fine.
can't find it on Spotify. I'll play this though.
It's good.
Well, first question, really. Well, should the Masquerade exist? We've come a long way, and right now we've got to decide if even restructionism is even the type of thing you want to go for. Should this Masquerade exist?
Yes, asterisk. He says out loud.
What do you mean by asterisks?
Well, you look down to the bottom of the page to find the one that's next to the.
Oh my god.
I
Yes,
mean,
what do you mean by asterisk?
yes, but restructuring sounds like a good idea.
Agreed on restructuring.
There are definitely flaws within the current system that was in place.
Are we
The
about to
system
all
was in
agree?
place for the system was in place for a
Speed
reason.
run.
We're about to end in 5 minutes.
Nick, all of you are
Lovely.
going to get into a fight all of us immediately.
Oh,
yes.
God.
Put it back, but fix it.
I don't side
Well,
with it
yeah.
being controlled entirely by one group.
No,
I'll
absolutely
play
not.
my drama
I
music.
agree with that at all.
I'll cause the drama.
No, Felix says the system was in place for a reason. It all being run by the Camarilla or Anarchs or whatever. Sounds like a
Was
terrible
better.
idea. But why not have the Masquerade back?
What's a Queenie doing? How angry is she?
She's smiling with like this, sitting there.
Oh
And then she
no!
just scratches her chest a little bit.
I would propose an alternative system. Bringing the Masquerade back and all is easier said than done. The world is aware of our existence. It will be very difficult to hide behind shadows once again without serious magic, and even that does not last for eternity, as we have previously witnessed. So, why not stop the hiding part? The humans already know about us, thanks to Queen Marcella and Dracula's organization.
What?
Oh, we're just straight up outing them.
Wait,
okay.
what?
Terry, like, her ears just prick up straight away, and she looks at Morrigan and says, "What?"
Full transparency at this table. I was offered a position on the Council of 13, and have yet to accept or deny the offer. However, my main interest is to keeping both vampires and mortals well. So perhaps we can commune with them and set up a world where It is not run by some egotistical man, and is instead run with compassion and care.
Why is
Agreed
this
on
news
all-
to me? Why is this
Firstly-
news to me?
Agreed on all accounts. Marcilla, queen bitch. Do you mind explaining?
Pipe down, Anarch.
Go fuck yourself, white fella.
I do it quite often. So
Yeah, a
I
demonstration, please.
full
Where's the
transparency.
bomb shelter?
Yes, but I'm not here to pick a fight. Dracula acts out of his own emotion. And that's right. If any of you have come into contact with the council before, you know that each member has their own ambitions and wants. Quite frankly, I agree quite well with what Morrigan is saying. Stop the hiding. And I've came to pay my respects to this meeting.
I mean, it's kind
So,
knowing
if
that
you're here to pay
seems-
respects, who are you paying respects to?
The survivors of the Inquisition attack.
Bullshit.
I mean, you don't need to.
That's not who you should be paying respects to.
You don't need to believe me, but I really don't think you should be getting quite so aggressive when I haven't done anything.
Oh, I can count
Terry,
at least
one-
4 infractions right now.
Terry, 1 second. Queen Marcella, if you're here to pay respects to the survivors of the Second Inquisition, clearly you've paid some mind to the damage and loss of life that has been caused. How can we say that it's okay to end the masquerade when we've seen what the mortals will do to vampires when we've seen the lengths they can and will go to before they have the option of transparency and overt government support?
Yes, I
Are
do think
you
that we.
going to be funding a militia to protect every domain?
That's a really good point. What year is this that we're playing in?
2021.
This is 21.
2021. So, like, I mean, we've all kind of more or less know what the rest of the world is doing outside of Kindred stuff. Like, you know,
Yeah.
today is like player talk.
It is today, but COVID didn't happen.
But just that one player talk thing was being like the world, and just like back to character speaking, we've seen what they do with all the other differences and stuff. That's a really good point. I don't think from trying to coexist with trying to wipe them out, I don't think either is possible. There's too many.
How much of Australia burned? How many
Yeah.
havens and domains and kindred burned?
I agree with your sentiments. It is going to be difficult to establish a world where humans and all sorts of supernatural creatures can coexist. Let's focus on vampires first, I suppose. Everyone wants something. That includes those of the Second Inquisition. They also want less death.
I find
So
that
perhaps
hard to
it-
believe.
You think the Second Inquisition wants less death?
If it
I'd rather think you
reflects
forget.
badly on them.
I rather think you forget that the Masquerade is the only thing keeping some of us alive.
I don't think this part is a discussion for like right now anyway. Dropping the entire Masquerade right now. I think maybe it's just more important to try and survive and get through, regroup.
Well,
When there's more of us that can try and figure this shit out, whether to actually keep
Yeah.
it, sure. But right now,
Our job is to figure out
Perhaps-
should we keep it and what to do about it. We're here to put it back together. As far
Perhaps
as I'm
after Dracula
aware,
is dead.
as far as I'm aware, the Prince of Sydney was the one that was supposed to be dealing with Dracula.
yeah, didn't I think my character knows this? Didn't he send a team out to try and figure that shit out for now? So
And who right now is the Prince of Sydney? Sydney
Narcisse.
tends to burn through. Sydney tends to burn through princes faster than they do barons.
in recent years, yes, but remember your predecessors, at least Siegfried Thomas gave her life for this cause. Though she was
You'll
not
forgive
Prince
me
for a
that
long
I've been a little busy in Gold Coast. I haven't quite caught up with the times yet.
Understandable.
Falcon speaks up and just goes, well, from what we understand, the Siegfried Thomas, who became prince after William Blakely's death, sacrificed herself to take out most of the Inquisition captains, which scared the majority of them out of this country.
Out of character, I'm operating. I didn't mean to say. I'm operating under the assumption that when Salid got here, it was going to be involved, had
Yep.
gotten a run through
Yep.
by someone.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you would have. Yeah, Haley would have filled you in.
Ah.
Cool.
Yep.
Felix speaks up and he goes, "It seems to me that Queen Marcella is here under her own views and wants that do not align with reestablishing the Masquerade. It seems that you have other things you want to be doing that might not be good for now, and might not be good ever. I think reestablishing the Masquerade is the most important thing for now. After that, we can look upon, like, melding together, coexisting, whatever the hell that means.
Mm.
For now, it is best that we go into hiding. We have suffered too many losses to be coexisting.
That's too much of a good point to. Why try and coexist with those that are not like us while we haven't even started coexisting with?
While you go into hiding, and why we rebuild the Masquerade, as you suggest, who is the spokesperson that the world will see while we go into the shadows and they walk around? It will be Dracula. That will be the face for vampirism. And I don't know about you,
Well,
but I do not want him and his objectives betraying us.
Marcella speaks up and says, I agree.
With
Well,
all due
here's my-
respect,
here's
to
hold
my
on,
question
hold on,
here.
hold on. You're part of the
has-
Council of 13, and yet you're part of the Council of 13. Your stated objective is vampire supremacy of all humanity, and you're saying you want to keep the Masquerade.
No, they don't.
Here's the thing.
I think
Dracula
Mhm.
disappeared for 20-something years, and I had to reconstruct this Commonwealth kindred from London by myself after my mother was dead and taken advantage of by one of Dracula's members. I took the remnants of the council and built it back up. We would much rather see what your political systems would like us to do once we start operating in the shadows again. I do not quite agree with Dracula's emotional state wanting to kill and take a throne above all humans.
So, Queen Marcel, you say you came here to pay respects to the survivors. Why are you actually here? What is your motives to being in this room? If you are paying respects, you would pay them and leave. What are you wanting from this table?
I just
What's your
wanted to
objective?
speak my piece. Basically, I don't want anything right now. What I really want is for you to understand that every single member of the council is their own person, and every single member of the council has their own wants and needs. And I'll tell you right now that half of the council does not even agree with Dracula.
Pretty shitty council.
So can you bring in that half of the council to deal with your member?
I can. But
And will you?
I can, but it takes time. And don't worry, I'm already operating, trying to figure out how to deal with the Dracula situation on my own guards. But he is quite strong. And we're trying to act very quietly, because if he finds out, well, there won't be a
He's
council
going
and it'll be
to-
only Dracula.
Ooh. Can we insight this bitch?
I
Yeah,
can
that's what I
insight
was
this bitch.
thinking about.
Yeah.
I'd love to
Anyone
insight
can
this.
insight.
I want to try it.
Queen
What is it?
Marcella just looks at Steph and goes, "You're very quiet."
What's the role?
I simultaneously feel like I have a
Insight
place
wits.
here, yet
Can I use intention
5.
Yeah.
specialty?
Ooh.
I simultaneously feel like I have a place here, yet I shouldn't. I don't
Four?
know why I should be involved in this decision.
Well, I'm not the one.
Partially my business, it's partially not. I'm just a cog in the machine, like everyone else. You're talking about how it affects you as a whole, as a group. You're not thinking about the individual. You're talking as Camarilla and Barons. You're not talking as anyone on the streets.
And if you're on the streets, what are your thoughts? What do you think about vampires?
We need protection, but again, I'm not here to speak for everyone. Like I said, I'm simply a cog in the machine. I know that personally, if it was found out of what I am, I would not be safe. Neither would many others that I know, but that's just me.
You bring up a very fair point.
Ziggy and Vex. She's clearly hiding something. And it seems that
Of course she is.
it seems that she might be hiding the fact that she has. It looks like she's taken a very focused interest on Steph in particular for no reason.
Oh.
Like every time that she's been talking, she's always darted eyes back to Steph. But it seems she's also speaking in honesty as well. A bit of a twisted honesty, but honesty.
What would it be if it wasn't twisted honesty?
Felix looks at Morgan and goes, with all due respect, Miss Giovanni, of course we are not going into hiding when we bring up the Masquerade. The Masquerade needs to be rebuilt while we are fighting this threat, this new threat that has, well, not very new, that has been plaguing us, Dracula. It's a simultaneous battle. However, bringing up the Masquerade, I think, will help us so much. The people on the street, too. I look at Steph. I think that we will save a lot of those people if we rebuild. We do not have to stay silent and stay still, stagnant, let's say that, while we rebuild. Of course, there are teams going out to have information on Dracula and check on him, whatever he's doing. However, this masquerade it's very important. You know it is.
My question is, when exactly has Dracula not been the face of vampirism?
This is very
even the guy from the book. I mean, who's the first vampire you think of when you think vampire? It's not as though Dracula has somehow created a negative image of vampires. It's always existed.
So why
he's somewhat reinforced it?
He has, and I see that as an issue. There is many options we could do. I see the point of keeping the masquerade for those that would be vulnerable to its demise. I see it puts people in danger.
But
I just do not wish for it to go the way it once did. And no offense to the Camerillans here, but you are friends of the status quo.
Huh?
And love to go back to it. Change is not easy for you, not.
Of course,
So you're
I would
admitting
love...
you want the masquerade back, just under a different system.
I don't particularly mind what we choose to go with. The Giovanni themselves will always remain independent, including the Carter. My stake in the masquerade is that of business and that of the economic life of kindred society.
Really turning life into economics?
Unfortunately, everything comes down to a price. How much will it cost to get every vampire a good meal? Well, humans can be hard to come by.
Fucking hell, I'll do it! I'll be the
What?
face! If no one else is gonna stick their hands up at the moment, I'll be the face of vampirism against Dracula.
So you want to drop it?
Well, unfortunately, any argument besides just letting it burn means there's got to be another face. I'll do it. No one's in a hurry to offer themselves up.
What exactly
I'll
do we gain from, oh, here's a good vampire instead of a bad vampire? I don't really think we gain anything from that.
We gain a lot less heat for starters. And secondly, we might just be able to convince them that Dracula's a bigger threat than we are.
I don't know if this is a player or a character question.
Do you think that they can tell the difference between us and Dracula?
But do we know?
It's worth a shot.
Do we know if we can come back from this? It might be a player question. Like, is this, oh fuck, it's too late to like cover this up?
No.
Terry's certainly in that mindset.
Who has resources to
I feel like
put it
there's
all
been
away?
enough attempt to cover it up.
Marcella, what is the state of the masquerade in Europe? Since you have come from London, what is the state of the masquerade around the world?
I'll let Ines
All of us
also
here have a
go at the
space
same
of
time.
Australia.
Ines, what would you like to say as well?
Oh, Selena asked who had the means to cover this all up, and Felix kind of raises his hand and goes, well, I am very well skilled in technology and specifically hacking. I can make sure all the live feeds of Dracula and his message boards are being wiped out. I can make sure that his messages are being intercepted and scrambled, and I can at least slow him down on that front.
So we have one down for intercept and negate further breaches.
I was kinda
Well,
just thinking
yes, yes,
And-
because if we want to rebuild the Masquerade, we need to stop it from being breached every single time.
Ziggy,
Hmm.
what did you ask of Miss Elliot?
I'll go to Jade.
Unfortunately, Felix, I've architected both ShrekNet systems. And unfortunately, the same logic applies. No matter how good the firewall, someone is going to eventually breach it.
Not if there's people on the inside preventing Dracula's computer live stream teams from going live. I can accept the 13's invitation. I have people in my wheelhouse that if me and Marcel are of the same mind, we can get in there and play counter intel inside his own organization as well. If we want to go the counter intel route and prevent his breaches, then we go all in on that.
This is all wonderful, except for
Can
the
I
fact
incite
of
Morgan
how
real
do
quick?
we.
Yes.
This is all
Morgan, you can resist
wonderful.
it with the
I'm gonna
Does
roll
anyone-
something in the
Oh.
name, not in the name of roll, so you don't know what I'm rolling.
Oh.
Because it could be persuasion or manipulation.
Use social dice. Wait, do I? What the fuck? How many bonuses do I
Ingrid.
get?
Well, yeah, see.
What the hell?
Do you
Holy shit!
Yeah, you're telling the truth to me.
I am telling the truth. Like this was Morrigan. You get a sense that Morrigan doesn't care which way the wind blows, as long as it blows a direction, and we can all agree on something.
Can I continue
God.
with pause for rolls?
Are you kidding me? I don't know if I have enough dice. Aw.
Wonderful. We have multiple volunteers for resources to intercept and scramble and shut down further breaches. What are we going to do about the breaches that have already happened? We can delete records, some of them, of the previous streams. Are we going to take down all social media? Are we going to... Do we have the resources? Does someone have the resources to guarantee everything's gone? We had a
Hmm.
reality spell. Can we do that again? Does someone have it that we can do that again?
No, absolutely not. I am not losing my memories again.
I will also say
Not on
from
us, of course, on the humans.
I will say that
Well,
the
if
reality.
we do that, I would argue that if we do a reality spell that only impacts humans, what are the rules on that? What counts?
Before
And the
we get to the
vampires
idea,
who have been harmed by this, are they going to remember? Are they going to feel safe if they remember, even if the humans don't? Are they... Where do we draw the line of who gets to know and how much do they know?
before we get to attached to the idea of reality spells. Let me just say this as someone that considers herself well versed in the workings of them. We have a low chance that anyone here would be able to cast such a spell. The last one, was so powerful, yet could only last a limited amount of time, that our problems arise once again. And secondly, that would require consultation with the board, as they were the only ones powerful enough to cast the magic in the 90s. So that would be on their choice whether or not they agreed to those terms. We could
Are there
not
not
force them into a
mages that
decision.
we know that are equally as powerful, that have maybe even more power?
From my
I
understanding,
regret to inform people that having membership with the board and having mages on, well, my friends list, no, both of them are beaked.
Yeah, Eric just pops his head around the corner. Yeah, if you want to cast another reality spell, you'll be waiting 10 years.
Jeez.
Well,
and in that
we're
10
kind
years,
of-
we
Don't
could all
use
be
that name.
dead.
Yeah.
Listen, we're kind of just dancing around the issue again. We need to cut out the cause of the problem, not treat the symptoms, because
The only
20
thing-
years ago we treated the symptoms and he just came straight back.
We can't do anything about Dracula until the Prince's team is done with their shit. The only thing we could try and do is, like, from the outside, try and prevent him from causing heaps more trouble, but then that's going to put us again at risk. Again, he killed me with 0 effort.
Yes, thank you. I
Why
don't
are we
need to be
here?
reminded.
Anyways, that completely aside, of course we need to completely eradicate this man. I would do I would do everything to get this man gone. Truly, I understand what you mean, Terry. However, right now we do not have the means to do this.
Yeah, we just don't.
So,
Cut off his limbs and bury him in concrete.
It won't
That'll stop him
work.
from resurrecting. Have you tried?
I think so.
You think?
Anyway,
Harry, can I talk to
I
you
was
as
asking a law
someone
question.
that I value as, yes, personal contact? And Celine will look Terry in the eyes briefly. And look down.
Terry's avoiding eye contact at all possible, but she's definitely got heightened senses active.
Celine is not trying to dominate. Celine is, as someone who is vampirically raised a Sibishi, Celine is like making eye contact and then looking down, not as like I'm going to dominate it, as a show of I trust that you will respect me and I'm showing vulnerability.
Yeah. I think Terry's
Whether
positioned
Terry
in such a
reads it
way.
as that, it is.
She's positioned in such a way that she wants to show vulnerability, but she's been scarred too much to show, to reciprocate, completely.
Yeah. That's fine. Celine's not expecting eye contact. I know
yes.
that taking out Dracula is the most important step of resolving everything. But Can we take a moment? It's all well and good to make war plans, but we need a plan for what happens after. Some of us need to have a happy ending to look for. And that's going to be important in convincing everyone here in this room, kindred around the world, mortals around the world. We need to have a happy ending to convince people that this is worth fighting. Can you then will you help me build that?
I feel like everyone's just talking in circles rather than going in a direction. I can't handle this. Pick a direction and go.
Then let us vote, I suppose.
Morrigan, this is a private conversation.
There is no private conversation at this table that does not involve all of us. We are all at stake here. No longer can we have this sort of privacy.
Good point.
I don't care for a
just
bratty
table.
baron, just so you are aware. You dishonor the
Morrigan.
title.
Morrigan.
Tough talk from someone who diablerized the Capuchin.
And good riddance, he was a member of the 13.
Marcellus speaks up. I see that there is quite a lot of confusion and anxiety about whether you want to go after the bat.
There is
regret
no
to
confusion about that.
If you wish to go after him, I will say you'll have a very difficult time because he is much more than anyone has ever expected.
What do you mean?
Dracula is an abomination. He is half werewolf.
Oh,
That explains his strength.
Was it before or after he started draining another abomination?
He's been a werewolf for a very long time. A very long time.
As much as I detest Morrigan's lack of empathy, I believe she has a point that I think aligns with Terry's. We need to pick a direction. We need to decide. We all know that we need to take out Dracula. That's not something we need to decide. That's something we need to plot. Right now, we need to decide what happy ending we are convincing people to fight for. Are we going to bring back the Masquerade? I think we can all agree that we've all agreed that the current, or the former, way of living it is deplorable. Can we agree that it should be rebuilt under a new structure?
yes. at the very least until we're not running from a massive catastrophic event, basically.
We can dream of New Carthage
Yeah.
far into the future.
Yeah.
What are we fighting for right now?
Falcon.
I feel
Any
like
naysayers against rebuilding the Masquerade?
I feel like at least for now, it might give us some help to look after each other.
Falcon,
We need to be a
Okay.
unified front.
Falcon leans over to Mikhail and just says, well, you're the prince. You can call a vote at any time.
A vote. Does anybody
Celine
have
has
any other stuff
already
to say?
put up like. Celine has just said like any nays to rebuilding the
Well, hang on.
Masquerade.
I mean, we can take a vote in a sec, but does anybody else have anything else to say?
Any rebuilding of the Masquerade has to be fairer for everyone, and I'm not talking about vampires. I'm talking about humans too. There's no more treating humans as walking Happy Meals. There's mutual existence and mutual protection.
That I
There's
feel
no
like is
more.
towards pulling the Masquerade down or something.
No.
No? Oh.
No.
It's about rebuilding the Masquerade in a way that it protects us from being outright hunted and protects them from us outright hunting them.
Right. I mean, I don't know if he's used to knowing about. Oh, yeah, no, I guess he does. Good
This is your
point.
character that knows all the things.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I agree. Being hunted is just as bad as hunting, but
I do too.
Then what would you rather do? Wait this out another 600 years before the Third Inquisition, and then another 600 before the Fourth Inquisition? When does it end?
I'm more
I want
thinking
the
of
violence to
disaster
stop.
relief, like days, weeks, maybe months if Dracula doesn't get taken down long enough, quick enough, or anything like that. I'm not saying bucket butt down until the humans stop freaking out or something. I just mean, look at Sydney. We need to like deal with that, save people, humans and kindred alike. But I don't think during this massive, wild disaster, it's a good time to also give the humans something else to be fucking like. Well, we've seen what humans can be like to each other. So
I agree with the sentiments here.
I
entirely.
feel like even us in fear, we fucking we get defensive and we don't like to accept change.
I would like to, my last remarks before the prince decides to call his vote. We have a chance to build something here that allies all vampires together, because that is what we will need to take on not only the Second Inquisition, but Dracula. All kindred of one mind, of rebuilding what could be, and living that dream of what we can do if we work together towards a mutual goal of creating a better place for all of us, every single living life. We have a lot of powerful people that are kindred with a lot of connections. We can make things happen in this group and outside of it as well. And that includes talking to the Second Inquisition, if necessary, to find common ground for peace, because that is the only way we will find it.
Agreed.
Let's vote. but all in favor of a masquerade for equality? Hang on. Where's my hand? Hang on.
Where's your
Hang on.
mangy
Your,
hand?
your new princess finding their hand. Oh, there it is.
I don't think Leo has a head.
Oh,
Is
they got
Laelia's
tail.
hand raised?
Just select reactions and then hit the clap button.
Ah, that's a good
Oh
one.
yeah, just clap. I'm missing Laelia. Oh, yep, cool. Falcon has put up their hand, and Marcella has gingerly put up a hand as well.
Oof.
Eric just pops his head around the corner and just waves.
I have no idea. What did Alec do? I mean, Steph. It's my bad.
Steph raised her hand.
Marcella does look at Steph, and just again, and then just stands up and just looks at everyone. Oh, well, nice to see
Steph
that
is going to hold eye contact with Marcella.
she's holding eye contact as well. Then, nice to see that everyone here is getting along nicely. But I have come to pay one more respect. She just reaches into her pocket and she pulls out like a piece, like a card, like a business card, and just flicks it at Steph. I know what you are. There's plenty of you. That'll tell you exactly where to go. Does anyone need anything of me before I leave?
Absolutely not.
Well,
Contact information. If
My
you're going to
contact?
help us.
Well,
Yes.
I would love to extend the invitation to you all, to come to London, and discuss in a country that is not filled with fire and Inquisition and all sorts of other things, right? And a Dracula, come to London and discuss in the safety of my own Elysium. I grant you guest honor as well that I will not.
this is a
I-
perfect time for me
Well-
to bring up the fact that I have a private jet heading to London as soon as this meeting concludes. So you are all welcome. It is a double-decker airplane. So
I want a
there's more
private
than ever.
jet.
Oh,
Damn.
even for a bratty baron?
We have enough room for all Ulrika's creations on the plane. So there will be room for any kindred that wish to flee Australia. So please get the word out there if those wish to leave the country because of its dangers or because of these political discussions. Extending offers to your contact networks.
Well,
I've
most of
got
my
a s-
contact network's already there, so I'll have to take you up on it.
Falcon speaks up. Can Terry and Felix be utilizing the computers to send out this information to any kindred safely and securely?
Good idea.
Yeah, you may use any means to disseminate this information.
Then I will.
Lives are at
I
stake,
would
so-
rather keep this off the computers if at all possible. Just let's keep this to Whisper Networks.
We're
You have a point there.
Unless you can confirm your networks is
does
completely
anyone
secure.
know of a secure network that we can use? That I heard of.
I do.
Yes.
We have a private Club Penguin server.
Oh my
You,
god, I forgot.
you fool is still using that?
Well, is it secure?
No, well, we changed networks fresh when we got out of Brisbane, just in case of insecurities. But
Oh.
I can make sure it's secure.
yeah, we're still using it.
Felix, can you make a
That is-
technology
Everyone's
intelligence
using
roll?
the same usernames.
Technology
except
intelligence?
Yep.
backwards. So
How lovely. My best things.
Come on.
Wait.
My two best things.
Oh, that's 6 successes. Would you like
And
a
the
better
messy
success?
crit.
I'll allow you burn a willpower if you'd like more success.
To make it even more secure, yes, I will.
and it's a messy crit.
Willpower. Is it?
It is a messy
Uh-oh.
crit, yes.
There you go.
That's exciting.
I joined the network on Zoom.
Oh my god.
Yikes.
My username.
All right.
one
That
more.
is, Felix, you know exactly how to make this server secure as possible. In fact, you could probably turn, with the help of, Terry, you could probably turn it into a very secure ShrekNet 3.0.
Whoa!
Penguin
That's
Net.
cool.
Penguin ShrekNet 3.0.
That's so cool.
Love
That's
Shrek.
really cool.
Let's go.
Shrengwin neck.
Oh my god. Yeah, so I start working on that. However, if everyone's like standing up and like, the meeting has ended and all that stuff, I will stand up and turn to Morgan and reach out my hand. And I will say, well, it seems like we'll be working together a lot more, Miss Giovanni.
It is truly an honor. I am looking forward to building a future with everyone here.
Absolutely. I think so too. Well,
I do
I
apologize
wish
if
you
my
such-
remarks came off insensitive at times. Devil's advocate needs to be played.
Please.
Me?
The Giovanni house is it acts how it is supposed to act, right?
Out for ourselves, most importantly.
Of course.
I think
Hi.
Terry cuts in, like, just after that insensitive remarks thing and says, like, maybe let's just leave out bratty next time.
If you wish for me to use other words to describe your leadership, then I'd be more than happy to.
Falcon just puts up hands. All right, everyone.
Jesus fucking Christ.
No, hold on.
Not in the
Hold
meeting
on.
room. Let's all take a lunch
I
break.
am-
This
Go
is the
outside
meeting
the
room,
meeting
not a
room.
war room.
Go outside
is
the
the
meeting
war
room
room.
and talk.
We
This-
are in an Elysium. Our behaviors should reflect as such, of course.
But anyway, like, I think
Yes,
half of us
so
need to
maybe
eat.
stuff the passive-aggressive barbs.
I'm not using any disciplines, and I don't see you doing so either. Witty
No.
barbs are a part of these sorts of discussions. If you can't cook, get out of the kitchen, young one.
Here's the thing, Queen Bee. Take out the stinger, and the bee tends to die.
My dear, my family are wasps. We sting multiple times before we even fall. So,
Oh, a pest
good-
that contributes nothing to the ecosystem. How fitting.
that's actually a misconception, but go off.
And you're
I guess.
invading my home.
I have no interest in taking your homelands. I wish to get home to Venice as soon as possible, where I was born.
Well,
Can
go.
Yolrika
I'll
jump
help you
in?
fund the. Then I'll happily fund
Yorick
that
can jump
venture.
in.
I don't know how you'd be able to fund it with the Anarch budget, but I appreciate the offer nonetheless.
Yolrika is just gonna kind of like stand up and like try and gesture for calm, and then when they don't get calm, Yolrika is going to get up and stand on the table. Like,
Oh my god. Just
Hey,
standing
please.
there.
No,
Come
Ulrika, like maybe Ulrika, it's fine, sweetie, honey, darling.
Wait.
Woody repartee. Ulrika, please sit down. It's just Woody repartee.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, hold on. That's broken me. You actually standing up there was too much.
I have successfully diffused the situation.
Yeah, I think
God.
Morrigan just does like giggle at that. Just like
Falcon's just like, all right, everyone, if you want
I
to go
will say,
have fun.
this is just a little bit of fun. It's like badminton. We tossing insults at each other, but we share the same priorities:
We
helping
have-
people.
We have
Okay.
a
I'm
tennis
guessing
table.
I'm guessing we're at 40-40 juice.
Everyone looks at Terry.
I have no idea what that means.
It means like you are sitting on 40 and 40, and you need another 2 hits to win the set.
My God.
Yes,
Bold of you
physics.
to assume that I have ever played tennis.
It's
I
quite
thought it was
fun
a
at
card
night,
game.
I will say.
Terry is
I-
cultured.
I thought it was a card
I don't think that was around
Oh my
when I was in
God.
school.
Falcon just speaks up. Okay, everyone, break time. Go get something to eat. We've got a whole feeding room if you need it. Out. Go. Just have a break. Go do what you need to do.
I was going to say the same thing.
Stunning.
Yulrika,
Stunning.
Yulrika didn't actually get down from the table. She just sat down on the table.
Oh my God.
So she is now crawled over and is sitting down on the table in front of Morrigan.
Morrigan hands out cards to everyone as well.
Ooh, a card.
And it has the address of where they need to go for the private jet that they may disseminate afterwards,
How lovely.
as well as a personal phone number to those it was given to, which was everyone.
Yulrika takes the card and goes, Hi, I'm Yulrika.
Hello, my dear. Pleasure to meet you.
I don't know. I'm just here to be friendly. I think that's the only reason I'm in this room. That and Kerberos.
Your assistance there at diffusing the situation and the tension in the room was most welcome.
Yeah, I'm not good at politics. I'm good at team mascot. I have multiple of them. Do you want to meet Kerberos?
I would love to. I had heard some things about them, and I'm excited to see them for myself. And fingers crossed they fit on the plane.
Oh my God.
There's plenty of room.
Felix,
I think
Yo-
we need to go
yes.
to break.
your funds are transferred.
My funds are transferred.
for
Thank
the
you.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much.
Felix, if you check your bank, you have 100,000 extra.
Oh! He just
That's
he opens his phone and then he looks and he goes,
Unfortunately, 100 grand is barely like lunch money here these days.
yeah, however, he
Fuck.
does not get paid ever. So this is like
That's a lot of zeros.
that's a lot of zeros.
Before
We're
More
actually
than
getting
two
paid.
zeros.
Yes, Morgan.
I was going to say just before, I think after I finished concluding business, I head straight to Steph and I just sort of stand near Steph just to make sure that Marcella is not getting there.
So
Pause.
Marcella is kind of like gingerly walking away. She's leaving, but she is making very uncomfortable eye contact towards Steph.
I
before
think
he leaves.
I think Morrigan just goes, I don't know what she wants, like just whispers into Steph saying, I don't know what she wants with you, but she has intense interest in you.
Steph is getting ready to activate unseen passage and run. If
Oh my God,
gets
not
too
in the-
uncomfortable.
Wait,
Can I
What?
insight to see if I can pick up on that energy from Steph just so I could warn her not to do that?
You can make an inside wits, and Steph can make a resolve composure. To
Steph is nervous.
all right,
Third,
tie.
aren't we getting close to the
Yep.
time?
it's time. Falcon's just like, okay, everyone, go out of the room.
am
Go
I
do
about
what you need to do.
kill
Come
someone?
back in 15 minutes after you've had a nibble, And yeah, that's my DM way of saying it's break time. So
And time for me to leave
would you like
to
do
make my
your
escape.
outro, Inez?
No,
Would you like to do that?
I don't know. Hi, it's me, your friend Inez. I've had a lot of fun playing Felix once again. He was kind of just like here for like everyone get along. It's gonna be fine. And yeah, you can find me everywhere, as I said before, XXOCubusJeff on TikTok and Hive, even though Hive is under maintenance right now. So I guess on Twitter. I think that's it. I have streams coming up. Like this Saturday, I'm doing a Changeling stream on Manapod Studios, which is really, really cool. We had a session last week, which was really, really fun. So I suggest you come check out the finale. It's going to be really cool. But yeah, that's it for me, I think. I love you so
Jade, do
much.
you want to do an outro just in case? Or
I think since you've got my objective sheet, then it's and a pretty good idea of where Terry's state of mind is. I think I can basically just keep going until I drop out.
easy. And if you drop out, I can just do your
Yeah,
outro for you.
it'd just be like, just hey, go to the IT room. You're actually needed.
All right. Well then,
Harry goes and sits in a corner of the plane and just does this and doesn't talk to anyone. She just naps, has like a hat over her eyes, and just is like, I do
that.
not
You know,
disturb
at this
the
rate,
sign.
she
Just,
might actually will.
just like a do not disturb sign hanging off like the first class like cubicle door.
No, you need the sticker that says "Please wait for snacks and drinks."
Yes.
Yeah.
Blood comes
Love
down
that.
on a little trolley pushed by Mort.
God.
come back in about
Only-
15 minutes.
Only if
everyone.
Mort is in an air hostess uniform, a la Britney Spears toxic.
He will be in the tightest little hostess outfit that we
Love
could
that.
possibly put on him, along with all the ghouls. And
Ooh,
that,
stunning.
Love it.
that includes the sexy Aryan boy, who is man meat in my ghouldom. He's the hottest
all right.
and the most dangerous.
Inez, thank you for playing
Ooh.
with us tonight.
Yes.
Thank you,
Thank you
Inez.
so much, guys. Love you
Bye.
guys. Mwah. Have a good rest of your session.
Bye.
Love you guys. Bye-bye.
I'm going to
Get
go
a
have some nicotine.
How long is break, and about how long do we have left of game?
We have a 15-minute break, and I'm trying to wrap at midnight at the latest, but we may. What time is it? Yeah,
An hour?
I want to try and wrap at midnight, but we may go around to 12:30.
Okay.
That's 11:30 your time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your boy's sleepy.
That's fair.
Are you saying like an hour to an hour and a half or half an hour? Because you said I don't know what time difference there is right now.
What?
I'm an hour behind.
Okay,
Yeah.
that clears
So
everything up.
midnight your time, 11 my time.
Right.
So trying to probably push an 11:30, but Alec, if you need to leave at any point, you totally can.
I have a big boy job.
How
I
is
scan
wings?
groceries.
How is tequila and wings?
Wait, I also don't know time. How much longer in hours?
About
Oh,
an hour to an hour and a half.
Yeah, an hour
Oh
to an hour and a
God.
half.
I might run out of steam before
That's fair.
Okay.
It is 6 a.m. here.
6 a.m. Oh, okay, yeah, that is very fair. Jesus.
I tried my best, but I also have to be at work
Yeah.
later today.
Newt?
And today's not my longest shift of the week, but it's also not my shortest shift of the week either. So
It is in fact a shift.
Like I said, like anyone can drop at any point for this one. Like I said before, just like I just need to bring my substitute boxes in.
Yeah, my cutoff will probably be 11 my time.
Easy.
It's okay.
Because you're gonna kill
Me and
Steph, do it in the
Ziggy-
next hour.
Me and Ziggy could just be Yurka pestering Morrigan into being friends.
Oh, but Mikael will still be there if everyone else is gone.
Oh god, I'm worried.
Mikhail will be like, what?
Oh god, I'm worried. Oh god, I'm worried.
Yeah, because
Terrifying.
well, I've got to get an energy drink so I can stay up. But, yeah.
Good point. I'm worried. Oh, I just realized. What?
Don't kill Steph.
Don't kill Steph?
Don't kill Steph. I gotta pee.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm gonna walk over and kill Steph.
No!
I just realized, because we're every 2 weeks, I can drink next session.
You can. Oh, fuck. Do it. Maybe. I don't know. Don't make yourself do it.
I'm not gonna fucking go bonkers.
You
I'm
should
not
renew your
stupid.
license now, just so you know.
Huh?
You should renew your license now because you won't get the replacement in time if you do it too late.
Yeah. Why do I need to renew my license?
Because it'll expire on your birthday, first of all, but also
Oh.
because you want it to say that you're 21.
I mean, it'll say my birthday.
No, you need the one that says you're 21 legally.
Why?
Legally, it needs to be the one that doesn't say under 21.
Okay. Sure.
There's they send you, did they not send you the postcard that was like renew like 3 weeks or less before your birthday, but also don't renew on your birthday if you want it on your birthday?
No. If I did, it went to my parents, and my dad threw it away.
Wait,
Oh,
yours
yeah,
licenses are weird.
they told me to renew 3 weeks before my birthday because then I'd actually get my replacement in time.
Oh,
Why couldn't you
okay.
just use a license? Like, it's got your birthday and your photo on it, though. Why couldn't you just use it?
I don't know, the law?
Bruh. The Australian ones say, like, under 18 until, and then it's got the date on there.
Yeah, so does mine, but they're not legally allowed to accept that at like places that serve alcohol.
Why
Even
not?
if it is
Well, ask-
even if it is after my birthday, I'm pretty sure.
Bruh, that's fucked.
I feel like that's not true, but okay. Sure.
I'm
I
pretty
will
sure they're not.
talk to
They're not.
my
I'm pretty
landlord.
sure at liquor stores they're not even allowed to accept expired licenses, even if you're like 50 years old. It has to be
Well,
a
that one
current
makes
driver's
sense.
license. It has to be a
Yeah.
current driver's license. And since your
Nah.
driver's license expires on your birthday when you're 21, then
Okay.
it would be expired.
Sucks to
Okay.
suck. Aussie ones can be 2
Yeah.
years expired and still be seen as like a valid proof of ID.
Nope.
I think passports are 5 years expired. Like, as long as it has your photo and your birth date, you're alright.
Oh, I need to renew my passport. My mom, every time I see my parents, my mom's like, we should renew your passport. I'm like, yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll do it next time.
I need to get a new passport photo. My passport photo still has me with long blonde hair.
I think my passport photo has me with short hair. Like pixie cut hair.
My driver's license also has me with long blonde hair. I'm still on my learners. I have like,
Pixie cuts are underrated, and two, hey, same fam.
a
I went to college and I didn't get a haircut because I don't have time to worry about that. And now it's super fucking long. And the only
No.
thing keeping me from just yeet is I like the hair dye ability.
haircuts are also fucking expensive. My friend does mine in my bathroom. It's great.
I could do mine if I just or whatever.
Get yourself a friend with a pair of clippers and not a lot of confidence with scissors, but will still cut your hair.
Maybe Ori could cut my hair. I don't think Ori would cut my hair. I think Ori would be like, no. No, I will not. Oh, also, Kirika, can you send what stuff do you have for vampire one shots?
Oh,
Can
a
I?
couple of things.
Okay. Can I? Apparently, I'm now going to run a vampire one shot for my other D&D party, where they're going to make all of their D&D characters as vampires.
I love that.
I'm gonna make Jelly-chan Salabri, I think. I think it would make the most sense for Jelly-chan to be a Salabri. I was like, either
Jelly-chan,
that
but
or a
just-
Hecata.
Jelly-chan, just a really fucked up Sneezy.
Alec, I'm sending you a message.
Oh no, that's never good. Steph has both a gun and Chekhov's gun.
In retaliation to you, to Nick sending Alec a message, Nick, I sent you a message.
I feel rejuvenated after that cigarette.
Oh, mood.
The past 2 vampire sessions, I've been at my mother's house and I've been able to chain smoke darts while I play. I don't have that here because I'm back home.
Stop getting me back onto C's.
I'm not trying to. It's just.
I know, it just sounds.
It's my
so
coping mechanism. It's what got me through the missing, and now I don't have it, and that's why I have 3 different vapes next to me. Because Jesus. I don't know which one I want, but I know I need one of them.
What are they?
One is melon ice, one is Skittles flavor, and the other one is peach.
Oh, stunning! I have
got a really nice script for a
Prosecco.
I got a nice what is a script for a really nice orange, and I actually kind of do recommend.
Ziggy,
I haven't actually tried orange.
Ziggy, I didn't expect you to.
No, this is a script.
Oh,
yes, that's medicinal. The legal stuff.
Yes.
Unlike these, which are technically illegal because they do have nicotine.
Oof.
Fair.
I'm gonna quickly delete that one.
I'm just gonna mute the VOD.
Listen. You know what I say to the government? Come get me, bitches. You want to see how much of an anarchist I am? I've played with Jade for long enough that I know how to make explosives.
Yeah, you do. Yes,
definitely.
I have
succeeded. Shout out to that one time that Jade got into an hour-long conversation with my little brother about the best way to make a flamethrower, and both of them knew both the American and Australian legal definitions of flamethrower.
What?
Yep. And then immediately after that, we got to do a 30-minute discussion on like what type of rust you should use for thermite.
Oh my
god. Yep.
My mom walked down the stairs, walked downstairs because Leo, my brother and I were all downstairs, and Leo and I were working on stained glass. And my brother had my phone and was talking to you. And it was like, what's going on? It was like, well, we're doing stained glass and Tanis is talking about how to best build a flamethrower. And my mom was like, don't you fucking dare.
I mean, did you mention to your mom that your brother happened to be speaking to an Australian at the time?
No, yeah, I did. God. I was like, no.
Me channeling my inner Jade, robbing El Camino tonight of their chicken wings.
Hey.
Fun fact: if you go to El Camino's and send Wing Wednesdays, you can't take your leftover wings away. So we grabbed takeaway containers and ran.
My
Oh my
little
God.
nibblings, I am so proud of you all.
We paid for the wings, so ergo we should be able to take the wings home with us.
Amen.
Oh God.
I did a 5-finger discount on raspberries today.
Oh.
That was my one little. Because you know what? They were $4.
I haven't done anything interesting today. I went to work and I got coffee and I did D&D and I took a nap. D&D was fun. Jelly Chad got proposed to 10 times.
Oh my God.
Baby.
Me romancing Jelly Chan when?
We were visiting the Grobs, which are a homebrew race that Fuji has made that are part goblin and part orc. And they are very friendly and overzealous. And so we went there and they immediately threw a party. So we were all eating troll stew, which is an interesting thing to explain. But specifically in their culture as well, troll stew is just bits of troll chopped up in blood broth.
Sounds tasty.
In their culture as well, if someone puts an eyeball in your stew and you eat it, it's an exception, accepting a marriage proposal.
What?
The jelly. I rolled really, really well at dancing, and so I got proposed to 10 times.
Jelly Chan.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Look at that ooze jiggle.
Are we ready to continue?
I just want to hear about Jelly Chan lore for the next hour.
Oh, I died. Except my friend's uncle, that I'm convinced is a dragon, happened to have a box which summoned my master, who is a lich, and he cast True Resurrection on me.
Oh my God.
It's okay. We were below level 5, so his lich aura of death only knocked out my other party member and did not instantly kill her.
There.
We're level 5 now, which means Aaron gets to attempt to kill us as much as he wants.
Let's continue.
Yes.
Now, so, with all of that, we are going to start this scene off, with Edith, Galatea, and Morrigan. So the call to Morrigan is going to go through.
Okay.
I need to bring up my law document.
But when you three are ready, you can start the call. I won't, if you're not ready yet.
The thing I was calling about is somewhat obsolete now, isn't it? Not that I know that. Jeez, stay dead, why don't you?
I'll try next time. Jesus.
What can I tell you I said on the phone? Please.
Except it's just like Morrigan.
Galatea. Pleasure to hear your voice once again, friend.
Edith and I felt, how do you say it these days, a disturbance in the force.
I believe that is what the children say, at least in the prequels. Yes, that feeling was sensed by me as well. Good news. So let me start you off before I tell you the bad part of the story. Mikhail was killed quite brutally, and by Dracula, who's back. Fun story. I won't go into the details. So died, and then apparently Red Angel, form of our dear friend Diana, came to resurrect Mikhail. I thought that was quite interesting information, having just spoken to Diana moments before that. So Mikhail's alive, so that's the good part. That's good news. I said only good news, and that is good news. Though ongoing things are happening. I'm coming to London. That's a good thing. How are you? Is Edith around? How's the cold?
Yes,
although
but I can't
you'll
really.
forgive me if I do not hand her the phone.
Of course. I think I can kind of hear the scratchiness of her voice in the distance. The phone kind of just auto cuts it out almost, but I get it.
Is there anything you would like to say to her? Or
Nothing in particular to Edith, but
well,
I have a
suppose-
question as a player. Have I pulled Drav out yet?
No,
Because
no.
okay.
No,
So I
it's-
made a note. Like that was something I fucked with the reality spell with. Is Edith remembered Dravnir, and she spent the past 30 years in torpid trances trying to dive into oblivion to get Drav back out.
No. You haven't. That hasn't happened yet. Drav being pulled out.
Okay, cool.
well, I suppose it is good to hear that all of my efforts those couple decades ago did not spontaneously go to waste.
it has, as the children would say, it has gone all to shit. Everything is fucked up. I am stressed. And look, we're on a mission to London to try and do stuff with the Masquerade. We want to restructure it. You are quite well respected, even though you don't get into the politics as openly sometimes, or as willingly. Your allegiance in matters of diplomacy would be very useful in these times.
I will have to consider it. As you may well be aware, I very nearly escaped being murdered a couple of almost 2 decades ago. If I'd been slightly more inclined to diplomacy, I may have been in Vienna at a rather inopportune time.
Understand. The offer will remain open. Of course, you can. There would be no requirement for you to leave your sector. Just make sure the Inquisition doesn't come for you. I guess is what I have to say, because they fucked Australia up. There is not barely a Sydney left. We're on our way to London, so
yes, I did hear the shockwaves, as it were, in a way.
Yes, some anarch you might or may not have heard of, Siegfried, blew up the Opera House, and then there was also some magic stuff going on. The shit is still weird here, and I'm looking forward to leaving this fucking pit. I'm envious of you.
Yes, I have very recently remembered why I am not a big fan.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in. Before I go and finish business, I know Celine has been trying to help Drav.
Edith.
Edith, sorry, my apologies. You knew what I meant.
God, I was trying to remember why I would know Celine. Like, oh my god.
I think it's because I'm looking at Alex's character and I'm picking up Celine.
God, let me just add it to the. I'll just put it.
Dyslexia, yeah. I'm like, that's who I'm talking
do I know? Do I know Celine somehow?
Edith.
Exceeding character limit.
That's all right.
Okay.
I know now. Edith has been doing this, and unfortunately, I was in such a state that I could only sort of observe the outside world and contact the sort of spirits that were out there, lurking in my shadows. So I understand. Regardless, what I'm trying to say is, Dravnir's mother, if you can name me Edith, is on the hunt for him as well. So you might find assistance there. And also, now I'm back. If you need any assistance in matters of oblivion, you need only to ask. My status now is leader of the Carter, not just the Giovanni. So I have a multitude of assets at my disposal if you need them.
Tell Morgan that if she has any leads for me on Drav, I would appreciate them, and if I can be of any help in recovering Drav, I will answer any call.
I will send word to. I'm sorry.
I do think that is our main priority.
Agreed. I feel awful that we have left the child there for so long, and I did nothing to help. So consider this my returning of the debt of the work you have done, that I am apologetic for not being able to assist with. I will let Florami know that she will have an ally in Edith, and perhaps that is good lead to follow. So perhaps expect a visit in St. Petersburg. She is abrasive and upfront, and she will not respect your personal boundaries on your haven. So
if that is the case, I would much rather go to her than disrupt.
Yes, I would prefer to cut her off. I have people to think of.
Then may I extend an invitation to join us in London? I can have the Hakata arrange transportation for either one of or both of you.
Someone you should stay with. The women, I can go if I am needed. Galatea will stay to hold down the fort, as it were.
Then I shall arrange transportation for one to London. I will send further details either through myself or through my assistants. I will see you in London.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, always excellent to speak to you.
It's fine. Good to finally speak to you again. Farewell.
Peace.
Edith and Galatea, with that, what would you like to do? You want to follow through?
I, as a player, am going to leave it. If you want Edith to go, you could take Edith. You could leave Edith out. But Galatea is not going.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Cool.
That is up to you.
Then we are going to make a hop, skip, and a jump back to everyone in Elysium. If you were hungry, I don't think anyone was, you can get your hunger. If you had superficial health damage, that's healed.
Ulrika was hungry. Okay.
Now, I'm still at 0 hunger, and I feel like I need to. I feel like my blood has flowed a lot, so I want to make a rouse check just to. Well, I'm not hungry. I've managed to power through my delirium and my blood surging.
Okay. Okay, so Dylan approaches Steph once again. And this time he's holding a box.
Wait, who?
Dylan, the
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
They're not dead anymore.
You like cut out for a second, and I'm like,
I think.
"Who?"
Oh yeah, I keep moving away from the mic. And he's holding like a wooden box, like a small wooden box in his hands.
What have you got there?
Up to you what you want to do with it. He opens it and there's looks like a needle inside. And a vial.
What is it?
It's the cure.
Why are we whispering?
Because not everyone's meant to know about it.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the there's a little bit of a process to it. I don't know what you want to do for it, if you want to use it for yourself, but there's only one of them. That doctor in London, the idea is to find the original recipe so we can like properly synthesize it in mass for those that need it. But I had one extra. It's a
Marcella gave me a card of an address of, I'm pretty sure, a doctor in London.
Frankenstein, yeah.
Yes.
Just take this is yours if you'd like it.
Okay.
It's got a process. After you're taking it, you have to meet the sun or any type of flame over your whole body.
Okay. Is it like a big box or like a little box?
It's like a medium-sized box. It's something that you can hold in both palms.
Okay. So I can like put it in my bag sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll like nestle it neatly in my bag.
But have they found a way to London yet? A lot of the ports are closed.
Unfortunately, I'm once again relying on Morrigan.
Oh. Well, has Morrigan got room for a human that was once a vampire?
I'm sure the invitation to flee can be extended to you. I'll keep you safe.
Cool. How are you gonna keep me safe? Not saying anything, but you look like a mum.
Don't question it, or I won't keep you safe and leave a human alone on a plane full of vampires.
Acts like a mum too. Fair enough.
Oh my god.
Milf.
That's my kid.
Not anymore, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
How's that?
I report there is a MILF alert.
Oh my god.
There is a MILF in aisle 5. A MILF in aisle 5.
Somebody please clean it up.
Attention all customers. In case it wasn't noticed, there is a MILF in aisle 5. Thank you.
Now, see, I used to do this at work, and I used to make special calls on the pager if a particularly attractive person had walked in the building. I watched out for all the single bitches in there.
Oh my god.
I love that.
All right. The speakers go off, and it's like, "This is Falcon. Could everyone please get to the meeting room?" Yeah. And anyway, we're trying to turn this into like a radio station. So I hope you all like this.
Anyway,
What?
here's Wonderwall.
He's
So
Veronica's.
maybe.
Oh my god.
This is
What-
Australian
Excellent
classic
choice.
music
Yeah.
for my Americans.
So why are we making a radio station again?
Falcon's over. Falcon looks at you and it's just like, don't ask. But one of the younger ones wanted to do it. They said it's quite dull
Huh?
here. That's why the slide's there now.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Everyone going to the meeting room.
If
Yep.
I can steal the spotlight for a second.
Yeah.
Terry is waiting at the door very expectantly for Morrigan.
Morgan begins to walk in and nods in your direction.
Like Terry, like diminutive 5'2" Terry, does that thing where she's just like leaning against the door frame and then jams her arm out, trying to catch Morrigan.
You get her. Something on your mind, Baron?
Look, I'm sorry things got a little heated, but just look, I'm going through a lot right now. Just I don't know how to take Dracula being back in my life and suddenly just having the first 10 years of being a vampire there, and I've forgotten my girlfriend for most of that time, and I've been processing a lot of grief, and I just being called brat really hurt, okay? Just you don't know what people are going through. Okay?
You are correct. And I extend my sincerest apologies for my words. This is a stressful time for all of us. We've had the past 20 years hit us like a ton of bricks. I will be honest with someone here that I've not told anyone this, not even my deeply trusted compatriots. I am coping with the fact that I was somebody's mother for 20 years. I have the memories of Letitia Dolphine's mother, someone that is working with the Prince's coterie. Before my time as her, I was a vindictive cunt. And I used my own... I used a resource in the Giovanni to kill an innocent woman and take her place so I might survive the next 20 years and create some prophecy to life. And now I remember the 20 years of giving birth and having a daughter. And I'm not the same person, yet I am trying to put on that I am. So, apologize for my vindictive ways. They are still second nature, but it is not who I want to be.
I suppose suppose if we're being honest, I don't want to be Baron. The last time this happened, I didn't want to be Baron either, but there was no one else to do it.
Terry.
It's just the same as now.
Morrigan sort of rests her hands on your shoulders. No one can force you to be anything. You can come to these meetings, not as Baron, as Terry McAllister, an individual with something important to say and an important perspective to convey to these groups of stuck-up Camarilla. You do not have to represent a whole group. You can represent yourself. That is power in itself.
I wish someone would just listen to me for once in 30 years. But
One thing,
what's another 30 centuries?
one thing I've learned with working with Kindred and for Kindred for so many years, nobody bloody listens to each other.
Yeah.
And that might be the real curse of Cain.
Yeah.
Consider me a confidant and fuck whatever that was. And whatever our messy past might be, my former hatred of your girlfriend and all. I'm going to move on from the fact she broke into my inner sanctum. I'm getting over that. I'm moving forward with my trauma. And I'm sure she'll be back some way or somehow. She's already doing good work. Besides, if Daphne can come back, surely someone good can as well. Like, there needs to be a give and take here. And trust me, I like Daphne, so I know she is a cunt.
Yeah. I think you've made your point, Morrigan. Maybe let's go in with.
What's this bloody meeting? What are we meeting again about? How we did the decisions? Fuck.
Yeah.
Now I get to catch up on what the fuck is happening in chat. Jesus Christ.
Everyone heading into the meeting?
Ignore the ones that say Ziggy, don't read this.
But they're specifically, I'm going to read these.
You cannot perceive these messages.
You don't have the ability to make me not perceive them.
Everyone walking into the meeting room?
Yep.
Jefferson's. Cool. As you all walk into the meeting room, both Mikhail and Falcon are just kind of standing there concerned. Mikhail, do you want to tell them?
Really? Do I have to? Fine. Guys, we've got a problem.
Oh,
When don't we?
please, please don't be big.
Daphne is here.
Wait, has Steph met Daphne?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
When?
Probably in the Battle of Brisbane, maybe.
I think Steph met Daphne at Morrigan's place at one point.
Oh.
I don't know. She's definitely heard about Daphne.
It's probably been too long for you to properly remember. If that's easier. Out of a corner walks Daphne. And
Oh, you meant here?
I
thought you just meant in town.
In full leather. And high, black boots, and fingerless gloves. She starts just traipsing over.
God.
Hi, everyone.
Oh, I'm supposed to be playing.
You're both.
And
Okay.
you are?
Oh, sorry, not everyone here would know me. I'm the former Baron of Sydney, Daphne Douglas.
Why former?
I was eaten by a dog.
Woof woof.
And because I've assumed the chair.
Oh, Terry. Oh, you've taken over?
There was an unfortunate case of your terminal death, which meant no one was in the chair, so I've had to do it. Again.
Well, this makes it a lot easier. I don't need to take 2 trips. Yes, I've come to join in on your little discussion, by the way. I'd love to put in my 2 cents. Or 3, or 4, or 5, or 6, or 7, or 8, or 9, or 10.
I propose that perhaps all Daphne's contributions to the group can be put through me as a mediator to filter out some of the Markavian. They may disrupt big meetings. So perhaps me and Daphne could have personal meetings and discuss her wants and desires.
Oh, I really appreciate that, Morrigan, and she gives you a wink.
It's also because everyone here, or most people here, seem to really despise you.
Why would anyone despise me? I'm absolutely lovable. I've been described as like a comfort grandma.
More like comfort, Grandma.
Oh my God.
Please, Daphne, never use the words comfort and grandma in the same sentence ever again.
Oh,
Morgan's kind of like, no, she can kind of say it again.
I mean, some people have asked me to call me grandpa sometimes, but
That's a bit weird.
But
Starting to lose me, Daphne.
Daphne just like looks around and yeah, I've come to join in. Unless you all want to kill me straight away. Then I'll
Join in on what?
discussion about the masquerade, right?
Oh. I mean,
Discussion's
well,
over.
well, we are going for everyone's included.
Falcon looks around and is like, oh, discussion is continuing. There's still some other things that we do need to cover.
Getting the whole world on board with our plan.
And also the fact that we have to operate around climate change.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's not real. Well,
Excuse me?
I'm joking.
Are you sure? Are you definitely joking? Oh my God.
I don't think the dolphins were climate deniers. The
Jeez.
Morrigan does own Fox News.
You have a mixed thought in your head about it.
What the
No,
fuck?
Morrigan's. We're still waiting on some arguments from either side.
Fuck.
Centrist.
Is Morrigan a flat earther as well?
I don't think she is. Oh, we finally lost the Baron.
Terry just falls over. Terry can't handle the fact that Daphne's here. That's
Yeah.
That's what's going on.
Terry's so mad and just like infuriated that she has to put up with it again. She just goes, "I'm going to the plane. I've had enough."
Can you do that thing now, Vex?
Oh, right. Hang on.
Do
I
the
had to
thing.
I had to go way out of my way to make this work.
What have we
my
done?
laggy mouse.
Oh, he's just getting a substitute in. Ugh. Well, at least Morrigan.
My God, I'm all thrown off. I am Mikhail now.
What do you want to do as the Prince of Brisbane?
Open Zoom.
Yes.
Yes.
Pretty sure that's how Vex responded when he found out.
Yeah.
I will
Oh.
channel my inner Vex.
Uh,
Uh,
there we go. Everything's fixed. Cool.
Everything's fine.
Nick Ritchie, admin.
Oh, look at the split down the middle.
Wait,
How-
what? Wait.
Oh.
Alexa, lean in. Oh,
It's a political schism.
Okay.
All right. Where were we?
Daphne's back.
Yes.
Daphne's back. Terry put on sunglasses, said "fuck this," and went to the plane.
Yeah. All right. So, with that, Daphne's just looking around. So, if anyone doesn't want to kill me, and Falcon's like, and we got to get this climate change stuff talking about. Let's begin.
Mm.
All right. I guess the next question that we have to deal with is that climate change is still in the cards. We had this big masquerade ball, like literally like 2 months ago. Was it 2 months
Oh
ago?
fuck yeah, the Summer Judgment Council. I
Yeah, we had
forgot.
the Summer Judgment Council, and nothing was done to prepare us for this upcoming summer. Except we did have the registration of every vampire, so that's probably how they found everyone. But that wasn't me. That was that last prince.
William?
We're just gonna move on.
This is neither Celine or Yulika probably. Would Celine or Yulika be aware? Celine has probably heard plenty about Daphne from Terry. But
Celine would know
I
that
probably-
everyone doesn't really like Prince William, and no one ever really
Yeah.
saw Prince William.
oh, I was going to say, neither of them are aware that the Summer Judgment
Oh.
Council didn't go anywhere because Daphne murdered an entire pack of gangrel with a Methuselah, and we had to go stop her.
Okay, you would know that.
I would know that.
That was
Okay.
public knowledge.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Steph does not know that.
No, Steph does not.
She was too busy being science milk.
But Falcon's just like, so we've got a lot of issues with climate change, in particular for us vampires, is that this summer was set to be our deadliest for us. We had a registration to look after and protect vampires, but now we're scattered. And also, we're scattered in extreme parts of the country that we're all any refugees that we want for this masquerade are in the line of absolute extreme weather events,
Oh, fuck.
including, well, the most biggest would be hurricane and bushfires.
Oh, fuck.
So how do we solve climate change, an issue that has plagued mortal society for decades?
Magic.
I'm pretty sure
Eric
that the mages are too tired for that.
Eric pops his head out and is like, if another person asks us to fucking solve climate change again,
Again.
I think it's a great idea. Mordred would have been able to do it. He was the best mage.
Is that a
I
challenge?
don't know who Mordred is.
Well, that's your problem, isn't it? You should know your predecessors better. Child. He died for us, you know. So you could stand here and talk shit.
Are we talking
died
about
for our
Mordred or
sins.
Jesus?
Mordred may as well be Jesus to the mages for all I care.
Morgan,
I want
what
to
the
say
fuck?
that it's canon. Ulrika in character said he died for our sins.
God. Yes, how do we solve a problem like climate change? We don't need to solve the biggest problem, but we do need to solve us in this equation.
Surviving.
Yes.
How does every
Need to
vampire in Australia
make
feel about
something.
moving somewhere colder?
Like where?
Antarctica. We could take over the community there.
Look, the ice caps aren't
We
doing that
are
well
capable
due to
of
climate change.
freezing.
Oh,
Also,
hell no.
Antarctica
need
has
to
really
give-
long summers.
I'll be right back. I need to find something to distinguish what character I'm playing.
What?
Ugh. I'm sorry, but I did a speech on climate change today in one of my classes, and I'm fully burnt out on that.
Oh, that is fucking fair.
So I'm
Wait. Does what character are you playing?
Layla,
I
Sorry,
did
my-
a speech on how to solve climate change in my communication class today.
Laelia
So-
just like hears climate change come up and it's just like head desks.
walking out of this conversation.
I can totally use that if you'd like to step out and get some rest, Leo. Up to you though.
I don't know. I can go for a bit longer.
Cool. However, knock on the doors.
Who the fuck is it now?
Uh,
Is it Diana?
It's the Spanish Inquisition.
Sorry,
Oh, fuck,
no,
not that
it's
one.
not the Inquisition. It's me, Rani. Where's Steph?
Hi.
Cool. Does anyone need Steph for anything in the next like few minutes?
I don't think so. Unless you have the cure to climate change. He looks at Steph.
I am a chemist, not a biologist.
I mean, chemistry could probably do something.
I'm pretty sure that it's not biology either that fixes climate change. I think that's environmental science.
Look, whatever rocket science you guys are doing to fix climate change, you can take Steph.
Well,
Please, someone take Steph.
I mean,
Steph, someone wants to meet you.
Okay.
is it Shannon Knoll again?
I don't know if you've met them, but would you like to come with me?
Sure.
Rani puts out a hand,
Oh, take her hand.
and they both vanish.
Hell yeah.
And
Deuces.
Steph,
Uh-oh.
you reappear in what looks like a really nice lounge room with a draped bed and a fireplace, a digital fireplace. Rani's with you.
Who am I meeting?
Well, you've probably met him before, and from the top of the ceiling jumps down a man in a leather jacket and a motorcycle helmet.
I swear to fucking God. You have another William in back?
Oh yeah, he came back and saved your Sydney, baby. He didn't die.
Is Steph just gonna shoot him? That's the...
Please. I did this. I had the same reaction with my other character. I just wanted to kill him.
Don't
Yeah.
shoot my great
Fuck your great grandfather.
But the money.
Wait, has Steph has met William?
Steph
Yeah.
has met William, yes. Steph also knows William is a prick.
Why'd you call me here?
I have a job.
And that
William
is
grow his spine back.
Congratulations.
I need someone who hates vampires enough to want to kill them.
which ones?
Nazis.
I'm always down to punch some Nazis.
And we've got it. Also, Tremere as well.
Nice.
And that will be your outro.
Thank you.
uh,
I'm sleepy boy.
I'll let you do like a little outro. So I'll get you up on screen. There you go.
Hi. I have work tomorrow, so I'm going a bit early. I have been Alec playing Steph. You can find me on the interwebs at I can't remember my interwebs username.
It's in the description. It's in the doobly-doo.
To quote John Green, it's in the doobly-doo. Thank you and good night.
You said the thing.
Good night, Alec. Thank you for playing with us.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, do I need to add another thingy?
Yes.
Oh shit, where'd I put my window?
How many things
Open another
do we
thingy.
have?
This is the
Open
last one
another
we need to add. Because
Is it? Because maybe I gotta go too.
Oh,
Is
but then we
there-
can't have
question, is there a reason we don't just go to the smaller screen?
it
instead
has
of
it's
adding
it's not
a ton of.
it's not set up. That's the thing.
Oh right,
Yeah.
because OBS was like, "Fuck you, everything is gone."
Yeah.
There we go.
But we can fix the overlay as many times as we need really easily now.
I'm running 2 whole virtual machines for this.
Yeah, the climate change talk is happening.
My favorite climate change TM.
Daphne's like, well, climate change isn't real. So.
Bitch, what the fuck?
I see my propaganda machine has been working wonders. Sorry. Old me.
This is the reason that climate
I'm-
change exists.
I'm going to order the assassination of Rupert Murdoch as soon as this conversation concludes, and destroy Fox News from the inside out.
Oh my god.
That is an asset I'm willing to lose.
I mean, it's fair.
Okay, I've decided distinguishing characters. Celine. Yulrika.
Where did Celine go?
Oh shit.
With or without the glasses.
Oh, there's
if I
Celine.
have the bop sticks, it's elixir breath.
And this is me. Whack.
This is for William.
But yes, William came back in Siege of Sydney, and everyone was like, "What the fuck?"
I got money
Try-
though.
I really tried to kill him, Elizabeth. I really did. I tried really hard.
No, you didn't. You didn't do anything.
I tried to kill him.
He got away.
I know. Because he was strong.
Yes. And now I've got money.
Morgan needs to poison him again.
All right. So Falcon's like, all right. So we've got. How do we keep vampires safe with upcoming extreme weather events? Because we've got the majority of us over in Broome right now, and that's a big issue because Broome can also is the site of many weather events, as well as Perth, Western Australia. What do we do?
We get them out of there.
Mikhail turns to Daphne and says, okay, fine, you don't believe it, but let's say hypothetically there's this situation happening called, and we're going to call it weather adjust. It looks a bit like there's some explanation. And like, what would you do hypothetically?
What would I do? Hypothetically, I would pray to Dolly Parton that she would stop it.
I think Maureen just looks at Mikhail and is just like, she's an Malkavian.
I mean,
Don't expect to get anywhere in a political discussion with her. Love you, Daphne. You have been to La Casa de Familia many a time. This is not your strong suit. You are mad.
Thanks.
God. Daphne is at the very least a handful.
So we get Falcon's like, so we get them out of there. Where do they go? Out of the
I
country?
thought everyone was going to London.
We get
Not
them.
everyone.
If we take
Evacuate everyone to London?
I don't know if London would be able to cope with a bunch of Australian refugees. That is something we have to consider as well.
Hmm.
The Queen may have extended her invitation, but that is a lot of vampires to drop in a lot of domains.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And London is heavy on politics.
What about underground? Try and get
The Nosferatu tunnels and
yeah,
sewers.
kind of, but like just get enough like asylums stuff and like big groups and get them to go down. Escape the heat, the weather, maybe try and mitigate
Counterpoint.
flood.
Flooding. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say try and mitigate flooding.
If we are underground and there's flooding.
Oh, I know. Into mountains. Mountains don't flood. Yet.
hey into mountains.
If
This is Daphne. These are all amazing suggestions. What do we register them again?
Can I insight this bitch?
Yeah, you can
Can
insight.
I also
with
insight this bitch?
Yeah, anyone can insight with Daphne if they want.
I want to insight with Daphne, but for something else.
Do I have
Just
100?
I want to know if she is making eye contact with me.
Are you trying to find out if she's interested in you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to see if my brain is on her wavelength.
You won't know that with one success.
Just tell me what I will know on one success.
Oh,
I can't read her.
You can't really read her, but you're noticing that her eyes have darted every time that you make a significant move.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
You
Three.
can tell that Daphne definitely has. She's trying to control the situation.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to gain a control over all of you in the situation.
What did she just say?
What did she just say? She said it was all interesting suggestions and stuff. Should we register the vampires again?
Wasn't that bad?
The registration is what led to the Inquisition attack.
Yeah, how about no?
Hold on, I have to. She wants to take control of the situation. Fuck no. Where's my sheet? Discussion mode again.
Last time that was a really bad idea. I mean, it could help, but also last time it helped this shit happen. So no,
helped me quite well.
Registering for who?
Blank stare.
For the Second Inquisition?
For who? What? Sorry.
Anyways, registration not on the table. Difficult to manage given our resources at the moment and how scattered we are. Never mind the fact that keeping a list like that is dangerous, to say the extreme least, in this moment.
Okay.
Not all of us can come back from the dead multiple times.
Okay, counterpoint. There is some safe havens that have been put together just in case of a situation like this does happen. Not the environmental effects, but usually we are in case of like war and stuff like that. I'm happy to follow up with this, and if you're happy for me to be able to hire one person who I want to help me with this.
Who?
Oh, you probably haven't met her. Her name's Letitia.
What do you want with Letitia?
Oh, I just think she's an incredible person that needs a lot of, uh, a lot of empowerment to get where she needs to be, and she has an incredible destiny ahead of her. When she says destiny, her eye twitches.
Definitely. Consider this the only threat I will ever make to you. You go near my daughter, our decades of friendship will be null and void, and I will have you dead at my feet. Again and again, and I will destroy your little Bahari farm.
Oh, well, that's already been destroyed from what I understand. But I completely understand what you're saying. I do not wish to anger you, Morrigan. You are quite delicious when you're angry.
Jesus.
I will have Wraiths
Anyways.
watching you.
Anyways, these havens, war bunkers, what kind of capacity are we talking about?
Well, it's been a while. I haven't really thought about it lately, but it should be. We should be enough to at least house like 150. But from what I'm hearing on the ground is that not many people have. There's not many of us left anyway.
Right. I'm also concerned about funneling us all into a couple large war bunkers, considering the situation that happened in literally every domain in Australia of people funneling to Elysium and being massacred.
Second
So-
Inquisition won't come back here for a while, from what I understand.
I then suggest we adapt both ideas. Kindred need to be paired off. A buddy system, if you like. Two vampires can defend each other quite significantly. And they can be divided up enough that the Inquisition can't, or Dracula can't slaughter them in masses. We can run communication circles back like we used to. And we can try and keep everyone safe that way.
I appreciate your belief in the younger generation, Miss Giovanni. But speaking as someone who has risen to power physically, at least, rather unfairly, I don't think a single vampire or a pair of vampires necessarily has the fighting capability that you believe of us, especially after Gosford's and yours whole campaign of thin blood embraces. I believe our number includes quite a many of those.
Unfortunate, yes, that is true. That was an old order that I wish I could have rescinded earlier, but could not. My faith in your abilities of the younger generation, I say fight in a way that represents those that know how to talk their ways out of situations, those who know how to stealth, those who know how to run fast, those who know how to hide well, those who do know how to fight and fend off Inquisition soldiers. Fighting means staying alive, and that is any means they can do so. I just do not wish to see mass bunkers burnt, a la the clan meeting that happened where they had gassed the lighting, the entrances and exits in the building, according to the prince's reports.
Right. Well, once again, though, even if we accept your idea that paired kindred can look after each other to a safe degree, that still leaves us with the problem of weather. You can't outrun a tsunami. Not all of us can, at least.
Then we be strategic. I don't know. We give those with the gift of celerity closer to coasts. I mean, I don't know the answers here. Surely there is going to be a team of people remaining in Australia.
If I could put forward, you own Venice. You own Fox News, Murder. We don't need ages old war bunkers when you have the money to put into place protections in new ones. Obviously, this isn't going to happen in an instant, but we have some time, surely, to put together something. Something that'll last long enough for us to finish installations.
I could not concur more. There is more I can do. And you need only ask. I do not know what is best here. If you have an idea and if it requires anything, I'm willing to assist.
I think, and this can go along with, it's not just kindred in turmoil right now.
Mm-hmm.
The Second Inquisition burned down Sydney. They burned down countless domains. And these were all labeled as terrorist attacks. Humanity in Australia is in turmoil, not to even count Dracula.
Count Dracula.
Oh my fucking god.
Who said that?
Daphne.
Okay, fine, you can say that.
Definitely next bridge into the game world as a GM.
But okay. I think the safest way to protect our kindred from the Second Inquisition is not to pair them with each other, it's to pair them with humans.
What?
Humanity is in turmoil. The intense weather patterns aren't just going to affect kindred. Obviously, like, heat is going to have a greater impact on kindred. We're susceptible to fire. Humanity is in turmoil. They have no reason to believe that the Second Inquisition attacks are not terrorists, are not coming for them too.
You own Fox News.
Yes.
Can't you just push some at some rate that works? Actually, climate change instead. I don't know. Maybe
It's
get
not
rid
going
of.
to solve. It's
No,
not
I
going to fix
know.
itself by the
I
summer.
know, but if we can get all the climate denier boomers to start actually fucking, I don't know, brainwash them again.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yes. But I do think actually this might solve part of our masquerade problem.
A lot of rich people will start building shit if they
If
think they're about to
we-
die.
You own multiple corporations. I'm sure between you and if we can bring Queen Marcella in, we can, through multiple face corporations, build forms of shelters and stuff for protection against terrorists or weather that are public. This way we can protect kindred while also ensuring that Second Inquisition can't just raid and burn these bunkers. They're full of humans.
Mm.
Falcon's just like, that's honestly an excellent idea.
But how would we do that with it? You would have to inform everyone about everything.
No.
No?
If we make it public knowledge that these shelters are being built and are for public use,
And
if we list the amenities, the attributes of these shelters, for any kindred, it's going to be obvious. These are sun-protected shelters.
There's got to be at least not everyone will get it, but at least
Not everyone,
We need,
but
like-
even if they don't know it's for kindred, they can look at that list and say, this is safe.
yeah. And if we need to put a listing out, some kind of code word that everyone knows to unify everyone to that is safe.
Tango.
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 Does Mikhail know the tango thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Everyone use it's something that everyone uses that are kindred. Yeah. It's a code word that we know. We'll have perhaps decor that suggests a tango emoji.
Oh.
Railway, the Underground Railroad used signals. Why not us?
What the hell, Zoom? Oh,
Tango emoji it is.
Tango emoji it is.
Celine, that was a brilliant idea.
So I disconnected from stream for a sec. It's reconnected. Falcon puts up a thumb in the general direction of Celine and then says tango emoji.
Tango emoji.
Tango emoji.
What does Yorica do?
Ulrika is in the background and is now just dancing the tango at the back of the room. Alone.
God bless.
All right. Need to make that note that you've made. Make it yourself, Elizabeth.
Oh.
What? I'm making what where?
You make a personal note about your suggestion as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll write it down on my little discussion round note.
This is a moment where the little thing comes up on the screen. Everyone will remember that.
Yeah.
Path chosen.
Yeah. Speaking of path chosen, Mikhail, could you do the vote?
Didn't we already do the vote?
We gotta do the vote for this one.
This one.
Yes, officially.
Vote for
Everyone
I
will
think
remember that except Vex.
Yep. So TLDR me the yes, no, the four. What?
The vote is yes to Celine's plan. Or no. Yes or no. to
Celine's plan
Celine's
being like the whole.
The whole
whole
using
shelter.
corporate bunkers.
I mean, yeah, that sounds about right. Vote. People.
Falcon puts up a hand. Daphne puts up 2 hands and says, "I'm counting 2 votes."
No, you're not, Daphne.
You just don't listen to her new rules. Just go with your own.
Daphne, you only count for 1.
Fine. All
I
right.
finally made my hand work.
Really hope you know Donald Trump is not the president.
Sorry, who's Donald Trump?
Thank God you don't even know about it.
Wait, what?
I was worried she'd be like Trump is never was kicked out of office sort of person.
Sorry, I've been dead for a while.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that's a good thing. Not a good thing.
Let's focus
Gotcha.
on like my country music. Falcon speaks up. All right, vote has gone through. I had like a list of questions that I was going to ask, but it seems like you all kind of got through most of them in the initial discussions. So, like, one thing that I've got to do is I've got to throw my buddy under the bus here. How do we all feel about princes still?
I think they're important. They do represent a well-established faction.
I think that much like the mortal world has kind of done away with monarchies, perhaps it can be replaced with something more democratic or representative than.
I mean, I apparently ended up a prince. I won't say no, I don't believe your ideals for that, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Also up for debate, I guess.
Politics demo check. Jesus Christ.
Generally, what the general consensus would want.
Mikhail, could you make a politics strength check for me? And Celine, could you make a politics resolve check for me?
Oh shit, I'm bad at resolve unless I'm drunk.
Wait, what did you say? Politics strength?
Yep.
I don't
Strength.
think I need to add
Strength.
anything.
You can add your. You can still do the status respected.
You know
So-
what? I might roll my willpower.
Do I have
and
one hunger?
change those 3.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do I have one hunger?
Back to our veteran.
Or 0?
Hey.
Strength. Oh
Everyone
god, all
should
my
be at-
fucking hunger dice are on the top.
Yeah,
Sorry, what?
Mikhail should be at 1 hunger. Yes.
Okay. 2, 6, and then add 1 for that, and then 2 for the other one, I think. Yeah. Come here. Oh, I need to not drop dice. Hang on. Uh-oh, I can't find it. It's gone. Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
My trophy kill isn't gonna do shit in this instance, is it?
What did you? Can you type your successes down? Also, Vex, can you also? Can you also? Where is your sheet? Where's Mikhail?
Why was that politics strength?
We'll find out.
God.
Can you make a resolve and wits check for me?
None extra for that.
None extra for that one.
Fuck.
This may change everything if it goes through.
Uh-oh.
My status wouldn't boost anything, would it?
What's your status?
I have status 3.
Oh.
And then.
Who?
Oh, okay. I think the 3 dots. No. Sect War veteran also gives me 3 dots of status or mala.
Yeah.
So I don't know if those stack or if that, because I know the 3 dot status was before.
I can give you an extra dot
God.
just based on status.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can have 1 extra die.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great because
Does-
now I am at 6 dice.
Does the memory of the
Correct.
promise help me at all?
Good plan. Let me just check that real quick.
Oh, that's not bad. It's awful compared to Morgan, but you know.
You want to invoke the memory of the promise for the princess, right?
So it's dot for faulty memory. Basically, once per story, you can add 3 dice to an appropriate roll where the memory of the promise would help you,
Yeah, okay.
which is like the Camarilla and Giovanni agreement.
Yes, you can actually show your alignment to the Camarilla that way, and add. Does it say how much you get?
It says 3 extra.
3 extra. You can do a 3 extra die roll.
And then anything for status.
What's your status?
I'm being greedy. I've got 5 dots in status.
2.
Oh, stunning.
I'll put that up to
I'm
5.
rounding down. Yeah.
Should I re-roll?
If you want.
Should I
8,
be
9, 10,
rolling
11.
that extra die?
Okay.
I will say you're not rolling against each other here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, because if we were rolling against each other, I think we would all lose the second Morgan decided to use any of her abilities.
And also, what was that, Vex?
3 total.
Cool. Morgan, I did lie.
Oh.
Could you make a subterfuge composure check for me?
That's no great skill. Is this lying to Kindred at all?
No, this is not lying. This is hiding any intention with Mikhail.
Oh, right.
Yep.
So I don't think I get anything extra then.
All you've got to do to beat it is get 4 successes.
Oh.
I think that is literally my dice pool. I can willpower those.
You can willpower, yes.
Oh. Come on.
I haven't spent any willpower this session.
Is this political intentions or other intentions?
3.
Mikhail,
Now I got the hair on my
What?
teeth.
the memory of Morgan is coming back to you as the person that was also studying you alongside Jean-Luc.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's where we're going. I thought this was
It's
the
it's
political
kind of like
discussion.
it's kind of this is for other stuff happening in the background that you're
Like,
right.
you know, this is how I picture it. You know, like Batman flashbacks where they like flashback to Harley Quinn and she's like hair in a bun with glasses when she was the psychiatrist.
Yeah.
You're sort of having like those, like it goes like sepia black and white, and you see Morgan in a beehive hairdo with glasses and a lab coat.
He probably just like wonders why and looks a little bit just like, what the fuck? Like, I know you, but from a dream kind of facial expression.
You want
Yes.
to say that, or you just want to pull that facial expression?
Well, I'm hoping Morrigan sees it.
Oh yeah. Morrigan does see it, and that subterfuge composure roll means that Morrigan cannot hide a face about it.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right. Okay.
So it's definitely like yikes, like pull collar type of thing.
Raise eyebrow and the fuck are you hiding?
A past transgression, perhaps.
What kind?
The one that involves you, Mikhail.
Me?
Jean-Luc and I were acquainted. I was one of the ones that helped study your pack when Jean-Luc made a deal with Augustus Giovanni. And I, as a loyal subject of La Familia, did my duties and assisted with the experiments.
Is Falcon there?
Falcon is there. And
what is Falcon doing?
Falcon is growling lightly.
I spent 20 years as a person, and I am now aware of the mistakes I have made in my past.
Oh damn it! I'm going for a bit, but it might take a sec. Oh, excuse me.
Falcon looks in the direction of Morgan and says, I had to put him back together after he made it here.
And I am deeply remorseful that you even had to go through that experience now. That is why I'm doing my best to make up for my misdeeds any way I can to everybody.
What are you doing, Vex?
A bit.
What is this?
This is
It's a
like
bit.
pokies. Does this mean Vex is gonna kill me?
It's a bit.
Is Vex about to blood hunt Morgan?
It's just a bit. Don't worry.
What is
Don't worry.
hap-
It's
I
just-
don't
it's
know
just-
what's going on. Vex hasn't told me anything, so
I don't know if I should say anything. This is
I-
basically.
It was only a bit.
Uh,
I don't know if he would actually be able to say anything right this second about it.
Morgan drops to her knees in front of Michaela.
Oh,
You are prince of this domain, and I have made a transgression against you. You have the lawful right to order my execution for what I did. And I, a follower of authority, always bend my knee.
I don't even think I could think about it. What you just told me, but from what you said, it seems like it seems like something that you probably wouldn't do ever again. And it seems like something that you would choose not to have done.
It is one of my biggest regrets.
Falcon just looks at you and says, if you believe her, I'll listen to you. This is yours.
I don't. I maybe I could process it at some point, but I don't think
I have
would.
one request. Can no one please tell Edith she will kill me, quite literally.
Falcon's just like, who is Edith?
You might. Do you guys not remember?
And Mikael remembers, but Falcon wouldn't know.
Look, I definitely am not able to process this right now. Like, my response to this is not one from emotion at all. It's not here yet. I don't know if it'll hit me in like 10 minutes or 10 years, 10 decades. If I'm angry, then sure. I don't know, I'll come after you myself. But
if it's in Venice, it'll be a fun fight.
I mean, well, if there's anything, you not telling Edith, or nobody telling Edith, I don't know, maybe that might keep you from doing something like this again.
And you know a way to Giovanni's mind. Blackmail will work wonderfully.
No, it's not blackmail. It's
But,
what's that other thing?
It is black. If I do the bad thing again, you tell the person that will murder me instantly.
Oh, no. That's not what he's going for. It's sort of like it's nothing to do with me.
No, Morrigan's like, yes, no, that's beautiful. That's poetic. She's into it.
Oh God. But if, and I don't know, it could make me angry. Who knows? But then at that point, it's you and me. Because I already dealt with Huntface. Barely.
Falcon's like, yep, we've already dealt with this. This is just an obstacle. But
Barely.
Mikhail seems to trust you now, so I guess I trust you.
Well, trust as much as a kind new face. I think they're a kind new
But
face.
anyway, there's one thing I do trust. It's Morgan Giovanni's money.
And I am so happy that is enough for me.
Yeah.
That's all I need. You don't have to trust me. I get it. I'm a bit of a wild card to trust.
Yes.
We're not really renowned for not backstabbing people, as Giovanni. So you may use me as a personal ATM. You come to me with a request and I will give you the money for it.
Yeah.
Open bank book.
Does Falcon know that Mikhail probably isn't Cam or anything? It's more like independent. Well, leaning.
What's that?
Does Falcon kind of know Mikhail's not really liking of Cam kind of politics? I mean, it's probably obvious, but I'm just hoping that.
Yeah, Falcon knows. Like, you're two best friends. Like,
right. And Falcon's like really Cam, isn't he?
Falcon aligns himself with the Cam as much as he gets paid.
Is that not the Cam way?
No, if the Camarilla threw over the agency, he wouldn't do much about it. He'd be like, fuck this, and just align with whoever would pay next.
I doubt Anarchs are very pay wise. Are they?
Anarchs don't typically have a leader. Anyway,
yeah.
Well, Falcon's just like, now that that's dealt with, there is the last big thing that we've got to go over.
What last big thing?
Where do we go from here? Apart, not physically go.
What next?
What next? Because
well, I have to stay here. Everyone else is going to London.
I think we need to start using our connections.
That's a good point.
I took over for Capuchin, who, as some of you may or may not know, sort of inroads with the church. Discourse needs to be made with the Inquisition. We need to. The only way this ends peacefully is with communication with the leaders.
Communication, collaboration.
It's the only way that either party comes out alive. They either eradicate us or we have to find a way to eradicate them. Otherwise, there will be no peace.
Otherwise, it's just war. With this. Daphne's like, well, I think that...
Careful, it's dangerous.
What's dangerous?
Thinking.
You're right.
Sorry. Joke. Continue.
I think that we need to... Morgan, you're should I say, your redemptions, or that you seek, your regrets, have moved me a little bit. And I think we do need to open up communications. But some of us do need to do something.
About Dracula or climate change? Or the Masquerade?
Dracula. That's the biggest thing. Like, we can't all go. All of these, everyone here can like make a big choice politically and what they want to do socially and all that sort of stuff. I don't really understand it. I just like country music. But the thing is, someone needs to take a body to Broome.
A body.
Especially if that group is going to go up against the big bat.
Which body?
There is a body in Sydney in a cavern that is being protected by the dancer.
Huh? You're not making that much sense.
You're not referring to Salome.
I'm referring to Salome.
Salome?
Salome has player. Salome is the dancer. She has Marzak is the body.
Does Mikhail know about this?
Maybe I would not have any understanding of this.
Not even the name at all.
No.
I'm going
The
to
fuck is
Salome,
Marzak?
but not anything else.
I recently was at that place, and I did cause a lot of damage to that group at one stage in their new existence as vampires. But I saw someone that I did cause a lot of damage to, and this is one way to make it up. There is a way that you wouldn't know this person, but I trust that you can all trust me in this and send someone to take the body. An experienced person in fighting would probably be the best one.
That's probably me.
Um,
I'm no good politically, so I do have some big scaly pets though,
hmm.
Excellent.
like that one.
Mikhail should stay, shouldn't he?
It's up to
Or
you.
should- Oh, it's up to me?
Yep.
I mean, I'd like him to go.
Okay.
Might be interesting.
Daphne's like, well, sorry, who are you?
Me?
At Eureka.
No.
I'm Yulrika. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
I'm a Sumishi. Have you met Kerberos?
I guess I'm about to, if I'm about to take you somewhere.
Probably. We should bring all of them. Do you have a plane?
Look, I don't have a plane, but I do have a shadow dimension.
What?
How scared are you of, in general, big, slimy water monsters?
I don't know. I've never encountered one.
We might have to kennel Bunyip.
Daphne looks at the camera.
Ah!
Okay. This
Uh,
is fine.
All right. I want to take Eureka and go. Does anyone need me for anything before I leave?
Daphne? Is that saying? Oh, is there anything I need to ask or say to Daphne?
Just don't try and seduce her again. I swear to God.
Oh wait, so she
It's
knows
my job now.
me? Oh god. Oh, that's right. Oh fuck! I keep forgetting that's not Michael. I keep forgetting.
You named two characters so similarly.
Yeah, you are Vex, and then your character Vex, and then your other two characters are Michael and Mikhail.
I'm me and then two confusing characters.
Yes. There's you, the character you, and then two characters named the same thing in different fonts.
Can he
Hi.
he probably just says something like sorry.
Sorry for what?
I mean, if you don't remember, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry.
Anyway, if you're referring to that evening, I don't like men. I like well put together businesswomen.
No, I get that. I'm sorry, but I just had to think quick on my feet, and I can't do that very well.
Especially businesswomen with interest in the occult and other things. And
Marin
long
is not
blonde
even
hair.
paying. No, I'm not looking at anywhere near Daphne's direction.
Oh my god. Mikhail looks between the two of them like, oh. Stunning.
Prosecco in it.
I feel like that's a meme that Daphne would know.
All right, Daphne starts to leave with Yorica, and Falcon begins to speak again. All right, everyone. Tango emoji.
Tango emoji.
Selena, are you coming to London?
I guess so.
No, you don't get to go on the desk.
Can you give me like 65 seconds?
You can go. Yeah. Oh. All right. So, from the doors after as Daphne and Yorica leave, comes in a very, very pale and lanky woman with frayed dark hair and very drawn eyes. And she's almost like, she is walking, but it's walking in a sense that she could fall asleep at any moment. Falcon is very confused and is like, who is this? I'll say Miguel
Morgan.
has no idea either.
Like it goes to help them over and like sits them in a chair.
Ah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Is this where I'm meant to be?
This is Elysium.
Elysium. Yes, that's right. Sorry, my name is Daria, that's right. Sorry, I don't usually give my name that often. What are your names?
Morrigan.
Oh, I couldn't hear that.
I incite this bitch.
You can make an insight wits check.
Can I use intention?
Yes.
Why does she want my name? 4 successes.
Oh, 4 successes. All right. So, it looks like she wants your name for 2 reasons. The first one being that she genuinely wants to know it, but also like it's also like it feels like she's overly seeking it.
Oh, what?
Can I give my first name? I'm not screwed yet.
Who's this?
What can we do for you?
I was just wondering if Celine's just staying quiet. looks at Mikhail. Can I have your name?
Hang on. What happened?
Can I have your name?
Who?
I
What?
incited this bitch.
Wait, no. What do you mean you incited this bitch? No,
Well,
TLDR.
Think about the question and think about things we've dealt with in the past.
Did you incite Daphne?
No,
this is
the
a woman
strange
that's
woman
entered.
that's wandered into
A
the...
strange woman has entered.
She's
Yes.
asking for your name. She says,
My
"Can I have
name?
your name?"
She says, "Can I
No,
have
I
your
like it
name?"
quite much. Can I have yours?
Yes, my name is Daria.
Hi. What's up?
Oh, sorry. I was sent here, I think. The bells are soft and jingle like a trumpet on a
What?
fairy's wings.
Huh?
The babies
That doesn't make sense.
cry when the wolf suckles on the teat of the large cow.
Can't see the weather this morning, afternoon, night.
I was sent here by looking for someone. His name is... Sorry, it escapes me. It starts with... It starts with an N.
And do you two know anybody that starts with N?
Does not ring a bell for me.
I was told to give a Morrigan regards.
Well, thank you.
Regarded.
She stands up and looks at Morrigan and just turns into dust in front of everyone. And the dust fly up into the sky and away.
What a grand exit, I guess.
And on the wall,
Oh,
in
no.
blood,
Oh no.
scrapes a large N, an E,
Bro.
an R, and an O.
Oh, who?
The one that Morgan diablerized in her backstory.
Fucking Nero.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was probably like, who the fuck is Nero?
Celine has no idea. I, as a player, Nick said N, and I was like, who? Probably.
And then the blood just vanishes.
More things coming to bite me in the ass.
Who is Nero? What the hell?
There was once a woman, a part of the council. Her name eludes me. Her son was Nero.
The Roman dude?
Yes, very much was a real person, and he and I, well, let's just say, had beef, and I diablerized him a long while ago. And it
It's a bit
appears
rude.
his soul is a little bit angry.
I mean, I would be too if somebody ate me. Is Daphne still here?
Daphne's left with Yorica.
Damn it. Damn it.
In my
You
defense,
can
he
feel
was a bad
Daphne's
guy.
presence.
Huh?
Nothing.
He was bad, I will say.
Falcon's just like, I don't know what's going on. Why was the wall screaming?
I don't know. Honestly, there's a lot happening.
Anyway, look, Morrigan, do you have a human pilot?
I believe that has been organized.
Excellent. Then I'm guessing everyone's sleeping on the jet.
Everyone may indeed do so. This plane has been soundproofed, and we will make sure we arrive at night as well.
Excellent.
Ooh, fuck jet lag.
Well, let's go, gang. Tango emoji.
Tango emoji.
And that will be to be continued in chapter 8. Not chapter 7.
Hang on.
So you'll
Hang
have
on.
to wait for a
Hang on.
month to see what goes down in London.
Against the tango.
I get to play Ulrika next week.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So, yes. Come chapter 7, we'll follow the pronoun gang in a full session rather than a part session. And we'll see exactly what happens there. But we're going to do our outro, so everyone say who you are played as, and any socials you like to plug, and how you had fun tonight. I'll start with myself. As you all know, I am the storyteller. I had a lot of fun, and in a very... It was not a diceless session, but it's like a response-less session to the dice rolls, so no one knows what they were getting yet.
I expect answers.
But things did happen, which I did really enjoy. I really enjoyed the discussions tonight. Find me at Nick Ritchie on TikTok, Nick Topher on Twitter and Instagram, Nick Ritchie on Hive, but Hive is down right now. But yeah. Anyway, we'll go to our first player, which was Elixir Beth. I've got to fix your camera as well.
Yeah. I'm Elixir. Hello. I played Ulrika, Celine, Edith.
Not Narcissus.
That's it. That's all of them. You'll probably see all of them again. You'll see Ulrika in 2 weeks.
Any...
The other two... yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
It'll
And-
be nice to have a non-squishy character over there.
Narcissus being like, ugh. Was?
Please let me bring.
Oh wait, no. I'll actually. Well, you plug your socials. I'll send you a message.
Oh, I can't bring Bunny up down there, but you know, I don't know. If I survive, if Narcisse survives, I will have a good bodyguard for her.
There you go. I sent you the message.
Okay. Socials. I have none. I have a Twitch. It's Elixir Beth. I haven't streamed in ages. I should. Tired. And also holidays coming up. So I don't know when. I'll get back to that. Twitter. I have, but I never use it, and it's dying anyways. So fuck that platform. That's all I got.
Easy. Go to our next player, Vex.
Hello. Sorry, I was just adjusting something. Oh, my computer's lagging. Mouse? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
My mouse has turned into an arrow and won't let me click on anything now. Oh, wait, I know what it is. My Chrome has done that thing where it locks up for 3 minutes. I don't get why. Hello. I'm Vex. I played Mikhail. Both pronounce he him. Socials, this name on places on the internet. I actually can't get to YouTube, I guess, to
In the
drop my name.
description.
Yeah, in the description.
It's in the doobly doo.
The doobly. Oh my god, I both love that and hate it at the same time, like to massive degrees. I'm gonna start saying it, aren't I? I'm kind of pleased with how that all went. I was expecting to have forgotten everything that I needed to mention, but I didn't really. Oh wait, the reveal, the Dracula reveal, that was fun.
We'll discuss it after.
Okay.
But I'll go to my next player now, which is Ziggy.
Hello. I am the only Ziggy Richards. I played Morgan Giovanni. I am feeling good. I feel like Morgan has had a bit of a catharsis this episode. Morgan, good guy arc. Wasn't expecting this, but it's happening. I can't be a villain. I like you all too much. I don't want to actually have to hurt you.
That's the exact reason I can't play a villain.
It makes me feel bad. I look at Vic's best face and I'm like, I can't have this murdered. I can't do it. I can't get my firing squad. I couldn't do it to any of you.
Wait, I wasn't paying attention. I read Nick's message. Why am I being murdered?
No, because I'm off my villain arc, and I can't do it now because I like you all too much.
Aww.
Oh my god.
When Ziggy originally made Morgan, we were both just like, I don't want to hurt you. You're my ex-wife.
I don't want to kill my wife. My socials, I'm streaming soon. The only Ziggy Richards. I'm doing stuff. I'm watching a Sky News interview with Jordan Peterson.
What?
Rita Panini.
That sounds horrible.
It sounds like an hour of torture, and I'm going to enjoy every bit of it.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to do the plug for Jade. Jade, you can find Jade at Jaded Cynic pretty much anywhere. She wants me to plug the Yorick Justice Commission, so please go check the Yorick Justice Commission out. But that gives us a conclusion tonight. Please come back in not 2 weeks. Come back next week for Siege of Sydney Chapter 2. Siege of Sydney ramps up as the first night of the Inquisition attack continues, and they all go to the aquarium. But this whole crew will come back for Chapter 7, which in 2 weeks, where they're all going into the biggest fight of every campaign ever put together. So, I hope everyone's excited for that. But yes, we're going to say goodbye now, and I'll see you all around. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.